Hello, everybody, and welcome to Of Dice and Man. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well, Koibu. How are you?
Doing great.
I am great. I am so ready to do this. Are you guys ready to do this?
I guess so.
Yeah,
We've had
we are.
17 months to prepare, so hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, I've been studying every day, every night.
Good, good.
That was a lie.
So disappointed now. So, do we want to talk about what we've been doing, or do we just want to hop right into game?
Let's talk about what we're doing.
Recap.
Hey,
Recap.
Katerino, how was your Christmas and New Year's?
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. I've been in DC, went to North Carolina, been all over the place. Thanks for being patient.
Anything fun happened during these travels?
You know what, Koibu? Lots of fun things happen, but that's for my own private knowing. Okay, this is D&D.
Good job setting up boundaries. That's a hard thing to do when you're a streamer. Well done.
Mhm.
Well done.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Mouton?
I just stream all the time now. That was my life.
Moved to Miami.
Yep, I'm in Miami. It's warm. It's really nice. And I'm here to play D&D.
Fantastic. How about you, Lily? How are you doing?
Lily! How the fuck was your New Year's and Christmas spirit season?
It was good, thank you.
Do you guys celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, we had a little Secret Santa.
Huh.
Aw.
It was very cute.
Who was your
Yeah,
Secret
you were
Santa?
invited, Steve.
I was
I
invited. I
got-
chose not to
I
go.
got Pokey.
What did you get
What'd
her?
you get her?
Well, what do you get a woman who has everything?
I mean, I can think of a million things to get Queen
Fuck off,
Pokey.
Steven.
I'm
No, you
curious what you
can't.
got her. Lily, you live with her. You should know more than anybody else what
I
she
do.
needs. What'd you get
so I
then?
think the best thing to get her was content. So I got her a little voucher to a cake decorating place where I helped her vlog content.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Very nicely
So
done,
for a
Miss
gift
Picture.
for Pokey, you plugged yourself in her YouTube videos. Oh my god.
As a
That's
gift
the
for-
funniest gift ever.
You're just jealous that I get to hang out with Pokemon way more than you ever can, okay? I live.
Is it Pokemon or Pokemon?
It's Pokemon. I don't fucking.
It's
Call it
Pokemon. It's Pokemon.
It's funnier.
Because her name is Iman, and that's the
Maybe if
meme.
you're
It's
nicer to me,
Pokemon.
like,
Okay.
I'll invite you over, and then like we can all hang out.
Yeah, I heard you guys stopped inviting Steve over because he was weird.
Okay. Are we ready to go? Can we do a goddamn recap,
New
Koibu?
Year's, new
All right,
me,
let's do
though.
a
I want to be a
goddamn
little bit
verse.
nicer.
I feel like I'm on the intro to Friends. Okay, so we just got off. So I believe that Koibu said that in the wake of Zaz being dead,
You're
somebody
Ross.
needs to find her treasure. Okay, so Lenny and Nevitz were on a ship. A couple of things happened, and
Some people died.
Just a couple.
yeah, the ship got destroyed somehow, and we came off that ship. Oh my god, with the location of some things.
Two things.
Of some crystal stones that a wizard guy needs to the south. But however, we might have made an enemy on that ship who may or may not be alive, that is currently unknown, Zaz the pirate. And so instead of going right for those crystal things, we had a choice. We could either go for the crystal things, or we could go for a stash of booty that Zaz has hidden in Brushwood. Now, the party has decided to search Brushwood to see if we can find her stash of booty before going to the crystal things, because we don't think she has the funds to do it. But if we can take her funds in Brushwood, then it'll hurt her ability to reestablish herself as a formidable pirate with a crew. And so that's where we're at right now.
I
Well,
didn't know you felt that way about Zaz.
you say reestablish yourself as a formidable pirate, but we know that she was a beta bitch. So like,
True! True!
You know what, Moon? She was a beta bitch, but now we're gonna make her a dead bitch. Okay.
That's true.
Oh my god.
Also true.
Or at
Murder.
least a broke bitch.
We're gonna break her.
Okay.
Until she's
Yep,
dead.
that's what's up.
All right. Well,
Well,
let's hop into game. You guys are in Bond Undecir. It is
Bomb done to see.
the 28th of March, 1512.
I don't have a full map, Koibu. What's going on here?
Do you not see a map?
I see a map, but I don't see the talons.
It's like the left
Who
side
needs
of
a
like
map?
world.
Do you see it now?
Alright.
Have I
No.
dragged you to the appropriate
Refresh.
location?
Wait, do I just not know where the talons are?
Oh no, the talons aren't on this map.
Yeah,
I thought
we-
you wanted to go to the Brushwood.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is fine. Yeah. Okay. I just want to see the talons. I'm looking for Zaz,
Hold
seeing
on.
if she's sailing there.
Bring
Sorry.
you to another map. Then bring you over here.
Okay. Yeah. She's not out there. Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay. Cool.
She's probably
Definitely
dead
not.
like around here, right?
What, you worried that she was gonna swim to the Talons?
We're not worried about Zaz at all, Koibu.
It's like 100 miles.
Okay.
All right, so here you are in Bondundasir. It is Thursday the 28th, and it is a nice, light, gentle rain outside. Fairly easy and peaceful. What are
sounds
you
really nice.
all gonna do?
So I believe that the plan was we were going to go to Brushwood. 2 of us were going to comb the coast. 2 from the south going north, 2 from the north going south. And we were going to try to find people, or we were going to see if we can find her stash.
Are you not concerned about running into enemies or monsters while the party is split into 2 different groups?
What kind of enemies or monsters are there?
Not in this world.
All right.
Yeah, Koibu doesn't have enemies in his world.
Okay, wait. Well, let's talk about that. So what kind of
D&D
monsters are known
okay?
to roam the Brushwood?
The Brushwood is not a particularly dangerous place. There's mostly like natural monsters like bears and that sort of thing. But this area is not without its own brigands and thieves. Most of the enemies that you might fight here would be probably human enemies of a criminal kind. But there are the occasional random weird monsters that sometimes come out of the sea, or you don't expect to be somewhere, or maybe there's a random wizard tower with a whole bunch of tree golems lying around. Who knows what's going on? It's just, the world's a dangerous place.
All right, Koibu, you won that
like
debate.
utterly
I guess we're
simple.
going as far.
All right. And which route would you like to take?
Tree golems
North
sound-
to south or south to north?
Well, we're already in Bondundasir, so we should go south to north.
Probably, yeah.
Wait, we're all traveling together right now, right? Or what are?
Yes, Steph.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay.
So, let's make a random encounter roll for your first day of travel.
Well, of course.
Are we taking a boat and going up the coast? I can't remember.
No,
I
we're
thought
walking.
were.
Because we've got to walk along
Right.
the coast to find the cave.
Yeah, but I thought we were gonna take a boat to the Brushwood.
It's like that's got to be like a 1 day's walk, right, Koibu?
What if
20 miles? Yeah, probably.
Day, day and a half.
My bad.
What if we were to maybe send Toki off? Can Toki shapeshift into a bird? What if she were to use
Not
her
yet.
bird's eye view? Never mind.
Nothing flying yet. So, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes today as you travel across the open Destros plains. You'll pass a few villages, some farmland here, maybe an orchard or 2. There's a couple of ships out at sea. There's a light and gentle rain that persists throughout the rest of the day. It's mildly overcast, but not unpleasant. Not very much wind. And by the end of the day, the Brushwood is in sight. You can make camp at the very edge of it and make any final preparations or plans for the next day travel. Where, if I understand correctly, you want to walk along the coast, like along the beach, wherever it's accessible.
Yeah. So, wait. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
Oh my god. Okay. So when we were on Zaz's boat, in her book, she had written that there was a location to a secret stash of treasure on the somewhere in Brushwood, right?
She hid it
And
in a riddle.
using our deductive abilities or inductive or abductive abilities, we determined
Seductive abilities.
we determined that it was probably in a cave somewhere nearish the coast because she's a pirate. She's not going to bury it like 20 miles inland or something. So we were going to.
Right, pirates never bury anything on land.
That's
Well,
right.
our big
Ew.
reasoning was what is a pirate's like main thing that they want as like it was her, what was this stash called? It's like her emergency funds. What is a pirate's emergency funds? It's like either a boat or a massive stash of money, and I would probably lean more towards a boat. So I'm guessing there's a boat stash somewhere over here. That was my big guess.
Maybe, yeah. So we're just going to be looking across the coast and like inland a little bit to see if we can find like anything that looks like a cave or something in a very perceptive manner.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay.
Right.
And you said these coasts are quite dangerous and spooky. Yes, Koibu.
No, he said they were just like normal. Like the worst we'll find here
Oh.
is like brigands, like
People.
people trying to rob us or some shit.
So it might be wise for us to split up since we're trying to cover a lot of ground in such little time.
Yeah, but actually, let's just go together. Fuck it.
Let's go together. He's gonna try to fuck with us, Kate.
Okay. Deal. Let's do it.
Excellent. All
He's
right.
trying to win D&D.
But we will not let him win. In this campaign, we don't like Koibu happy. Okay.
Second day of travel.
Wait.
You begin along the coast. Yeah.
Hold on.
Great
No,
leader.
wait,
Is
you
there
can
something
keep
you'd
going,
like to
sorry.
tell? Do you have inspiring
I have
words?
a few spells.
Oh,
One of them is called Locate Object, if you will remember. Would that be
Oh.
useful to us?
well, unfortunately, locate object only works for 1 hour most, isn't it?
Yeah, and it also only works if you have an idea in mind. We don't really know what her
Well,
status
can you cast a Can you cast locate object as a ritual, or does it have to be like a spell slot or something?
I don't know actually. I've never casted something as a ritual. Let's see. How do I know if it can be cast as a ritual, Koibu?
It would say it, I
Uh,
think.
Okay then.
On your sheet, on the spell section, there will be some sort of marking to indicate rituals.
I cannot use it as a ritual then, I believe.
No,
So
just
we can just-
comprehend languages.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think we know what the object is either, and I
Yeah.
don't think it says it in the diaries, so we can't.
Well, we could find it. I mean, we could detect object coin and like leave our gold in town at a bank or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, we could have done that.
But you know what?
Wait.
Let's
So wait,
just
what did
use
we
our
just we?
perceptive
Yeah, we just came
eyes.
away from that she can't cast it as a ritual, right? Or she can?
Correct. Cannot.
Cannot. Okay. So we can't do that. It's only 1 hour. This is going to take days to go up and down this coast. It's not going to be relevant. Okay.
All right. Can I get a perception check off of the party sheet for your very best perception roll?
I believe Nevitz also has a very high passive perception, just something to keep in mind.
What do you
What
see?
is your passive perception, Nevitz?
Oh, 20.
Wow, you have 20 passive perception?
Quite, but we go
That's
over
what
this
we rolled
every
off the
time.
party sheet, but yes.
That's because
I'll
I
probably
have
do this every
observant.
session. Okay.
Yeah,
Was this
with
off
our
the party
very
sheet? That's not off the party
That
sheet.
is off the party sheet.
That's the wrong.
well,
Oh,
as the
oh,
leader,
observe.
I didn't give you permission to roll off the party sheet, so I think I should roll off the
Oh,
party
that's true. I did not get permission by the leader. Sorry.
sheet. Yeah.
Yes, please roll.
I'll
for
give
it,
us
Katerino.
I'll give us a nice party sheet roll really quick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There it is. Much better.
Much better. All right, your first day of travel brings you onto the edge of the coastline, where it is a very small sandy beach abutting a rocky cliff face. You can proceed along the edge of the coast as the tide rolls out, making the beach a little bit larger and a little bit larger. And you can make about 10 miles of progress along the beach, which, well, 2 hexes. It's a lot more than 10 miles because the coastline goes in and out, and there are areas where you'll have to be a little more careful, and walking on sand is more slow. It's just a little bit of a pain in the ass to walk along the coastline. And as your day begins to draw to the close, and the sun is setting over the hills and behind the brushwood, where would you guys like to make camp?
On the
Are we also-
beach.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you can set up camp here on the beach.
Is there still a nice light rain, Koibu?
Very gentle.
Wow. What a
Gentle like
cozy
Lenny.
little adventure.
Mm-hmm. You can make a little fire out of the driftwood that you find. You can, I believe someone's got a tent that you can set up against the cliffs that will keep the rain off of you while you rest. And you can take your watches.
What have we been chatting about on our journey, on our little traveling adventure?
What have you been talking about, Daff?
The fragility of life.
That's the one.
Utility of life?
Fragility.
Fragility of life.
Oh, fragility.
Very deep conversations in the party here.
That's a word, right? Fragility?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, because I wasn't sure and I got self-conscious for a second.
Oh, yes. Well,
That's what we've
it
been
is
chatting about.
on Toki's shift, Toki's watch that night. Would you make me a perception check, Toki? You're a dwarf. Actually, make me a perception check at advantage because you have good infravision. Wow, that's quite good. So it's night. You can hear the lapping of the waves on the coast right before you. Your friends softly snoring in the tent nearby. When something begins to come out of the water, something that looks like a large fish with legs and a spear.
It doesn't
And it
look
kind
like
of-
it's gonna attack.
I mean, it's not running at you with the weapon, but it does have a weapon.
Okay.
And it sort of waddles out of the water, and just enough that you can like see its legs, but its knees are still below the water line, and looks at you and your camp and your little fire going over there.
Can I just like go a friendly wave?
Sure.
Like, hello.
It will return the friendly wave to you as well.
Oh, we're
Aw.
friends. That's great. Okay, I'm happy.
How wholesome.
Is that it? You just wave to the fish, man?
Yeah, I mean, like, you do your thing, I do my thing. If you want to come close, it's okay. But, I want to establish that I am non-threatening and would like to be friends,
But in the back of your mind, you're establishing that you see him as a threat, right, Lily?
I mean, it's like one of those subtleties,
Mm.
Like on the
Yeah.
exterior, yeah, I'm waving and saying hi, but like, you better not like look like you're gonna attack me.
It waddles a little bit
Oh,
out of
that's
the water.
so cute. I think waddling is adorable.
Yeah, it gets-
Is fish person cute?
Yeah, roll their hotness.
What does it look like? Describe fish.
Can you describe it? Yeah, I need a visual image.
You need a visual? I've got a visual for you right here.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to link it in the Discord. There you go. That's the fish man.
Oh, hell yeah.
What? Really?
Wait,
I mean, like, this
Waddles?
is the anime version of the fish man. Forget the tan flesh. He's got scaly arms and scaly legs. But it's a fish with arms and legs.
Okay.
Dude,
That's kind of hot. Sorry.
would it be seafood or like cannibalism?
Hmm.
Ask him.
Ask him about the fragility of life.
The fish man gets a little bit closer to you and sort of waves you over with the hand not holding a spear.
Okay. I'm gonna just slowly waddle my way back. I mean, waddle my way towards the fish man too, but like keep a respectable distance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As you get to within, like, visual, 10, 15 feet from the fishman, he produces from the offhand that was waving you towards him a small clutch of pearls.
What?
And then with the spear kind of like points to the bags that you have back at your camp.
Does he understand me? Can I just say like, do you wanna buy something?
Let's see. You speak a lot of languages, but you do not speak the language that this fish person speaks.
Blub blub blub.
Unfortunately, blub 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 does not translate well.
Yeah, okay. Can I turn into the fish? No, I probably not. Okay, no, go on.
Yeah, I think. What level are you?
Or should be level 5? Yeah, 5.
Level 5 moon druid? I think you can turn into a fish. Let me double check.
Wow.
Blub blub blub.
Yeah,
This
you
is
can turn into a
epic.
fish if you want.
Well, like what kind of fish?
Any
What-
fish that you've seen.
Can you
Can
turn
I
into a
turn
fish
in-
person?
Can I turn into a fish person like him?
It has
with
to be a
arms and-
natural fish.
Oh,
Wait, does natural mean like non-magical, or what does natural mean?
Like something that would exist in the real world.
oh. Alright, never
Like
mind.
not
I can't-
fake.
So
Okay.
Although I don't recommend turning into a fish while you're still on the beach.
Yeah.
Just-
I know.
Be clear.
I mean, the beach is on an incline. Like, she would have rolled into the water eventually, you know?
Well, what are you gonna do, Toki?
I'm so confused. Like, he's pointing to the bags that we have?
Yeah, he's with one hand holding out pearls, and with his other hand kind of pointing to the stuff that you, your little encampment.
What do we have that he would want?
Well, you're the only one awake right now. What do you want to do? This is your choice to take a leadership role
Oh,
or to defer to the rest of the party.
all three of us should still be sleeping, so.
I'm asleep.
can I wake up my party members? This is weird.
Wow.
Can I just be like, one moment, please? Like, wait, okay? and I'm gonna waddle back and like slowly wake them up. Hey guys, there's a fish person with pearl. I don't speak fish. Can someone help?
Alright, do we wake up? Are we?
Yeah, she'll wake you up. You all wake up.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna
what if I'm a heavy
explain-
sleeper?
I guess Daff is asleep. Everyone else gets to wake up and play the game. Daff is not here.
Can you just try to wake me up harder?
I'm gonna
What you want, Toki?
fish person. There's a fish guy there. What do I do? I don't speak fish.
You have bad dream. Go back to bed.
What the Nevitz, you believe me, right? He's right there.
Can I kind of like wipe the sleep from my eyes? Can I see the fish from where I'm at right now?
Yeah, by the little bit of moonlight that's out right now, the half moonlight, you can see the fish is back in the water up to his knees. Careful, hesitant.
And do I see like the spear or the pearls or anything?
Yeah. Well, you see the spear, probably
I'm
not
gonna
the
tell
pearls.
him about it though. Yo, this fish person's loaded. Yeah,
Can I
shit
wake
ton of. I would kill him, but I'm a vegan and I don't believe in that.
I guess
Can I
like
wake up?
so I kind of like get up. Can I kind of like start walking towards the beach?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fish guy is.
How many weapons do you carry on you when you do this?
I mean, I think my so I fight with a rapier normally, right? It's probably sheathed, I would imagine.
Lenny will
Okay.
follow him as he does this.
Also
Like-
armed?
Can I tell him like, if we go
Yeah,
near
I'm
the
gonna have
fish
like
person-
it like just like not like out like I'm gonna fuck him up, but like I think
Right,
it's
so you-
fair.
Strap your sword belt on as you head over
Yeah.
to the fishman.
Like,
Okay.
but can I
Yeah,
tell
that's
them
fair.
like, hey, can we like walk nicely towards him? Okay, he seems like
Yeah,
threatening.
Don't walk with like threatening steps,
Katerino,
guys.
is that
Be
a
careful.
tortilla blanket?
Yeah, I got it for Christmas.
Cringe.
Oh my god.
We're like little burritos. We're matching. Aww. This is adorable.
It's the
God,
cutest
wait,
shit I've ever
I think I
seen.
the same one.
Wait, does she have multiple tortilla blankets? You have two?
She could become a quesadilla?
Wow.
God.
The tortilla becomes a case.
Lenny's about to fucking smack this creature.
Okay, anyway, yeah.
Whoa!
we're,
No, we're
have
not.
to-
We're chilling.
We have to talk. Okay, I wake up. I, by the power vested in me, wake up.
Okay.
Okay.
Lenny's sword belt, as he puts it on, slaps Katerino in the face, and Daff like startles and wakes up.
Good morning. I
Yes.
like your burrito blanket, Lily.
Well,
What's going on, guys? There's a fish guy. That's
So we're gonna walk up to him.
I'm gonna walk up
Okay.
peacefully though, okay? Like we come in
Yes.
peace. I'm gonna say some blub blubs for good measure. Like really nicely though, you know.
okay.
I'm an
What is, do you know what he wants?
He just pointed to our bags, but he has a lot of pearls. I'm not sure. He's cool.
As we kind of like walk towards him, or at the very least, like Nevitz will continue to walk towards him on the beach. What is he doing?
There's 4 of you and only 1 of him, so he retreats a little bit in the water so it comes up to his swim bladder. But he stays. His spear is out, but like pointed up, not in a threatening gesture. And when you get to the water's edge, where the high water mark as the tide comes in and out, the fishman opens his hand and shows you the 5 pearls in his hand.
Are
How much are
like-
pearls worth?
Yeah, how much are they worth exactly?
10,000 copper.
That's 100 gold each, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money.
How many pearls does he have?
5.
5.
Hot diggity
50,000.
darn.
Can I approach him a little bit closer, and then when I'm on the beach, is it possible to do like so like Nevitz would be thinking like the goal is to lure us into some type of trap where he's signaling to some other people that he's trying to kill us. Is it possible to look around and see like who could possibly see? Maybe like in the tree line behind us, some people might see, or to perceive. I don't know how dirty or murky the water is. Like, yeah.
This is a good thing to do. So it's dark. It's going to be hard to see, especially if you don't have infravision. And seeing into the water is going to be a nigh impossibility. But you can check out the cliff line up top. Give me a perception check as you gaze. Well, you got 20 passive perception. You don't see anything on the cliff line staring at you.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't see anything in the water, but you can't see into under
Would
water
would
at all.
something in the water be considered a hidden creature, or is this a different type of hide we're talking about?
I think a hidden creature implies like something that is feasible to be seen,
But it's using
like
stealth.
is
So like somebody like
something
around
that's,
a
like, hiding in a
wall,
bush.
I wouldn't be able to see
Yeah.
through the wall. Okay, all right. I'll let
Right.
you have that one, I guess. Okay.
Toki, is there a way you can communicate with it?
I think he wants to buy some of our stuff. He was pointing to our back.
I have a spell called Comprehend Languages. But if you have a way to communicate with him, like transforming into a fish like him, then maybe you should do that. Because I have to rest for a long time to renew my spell slots.
Okay.
I want to hear you talk with fish person. It would be
Talk
very
with
good.
fish person. Communication is key, Toki.
I turn into a type of fish. Koibu. Could I?
Alright. You flop on the beach.
No,
No, she said if I did or
If
something.
I did,
Oh.
would I be able to communicate with him? Gotta
No,
try.
regular fish can't speak.
Oh shit!
What the hell?
You're just
Isn't that
normal
like a
fish.
language? All right, I cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay. You're gonna have to touch him in order to be able to comprehend what he's saying. So you're gonna have to let him know that you mean him no harm if you want to be able to
It should
touch him.
be. She should just like lay down all her weapons and then like have both her
Yeah,
hands
that's
up
fair.
and then like offer a hand or something, right?
Well,
Just put your weapon down, Daff.
okay. I'm gonna sheath my weapons, not put them away. Can I cast this as a ritual spell? You said there's a thing next to it. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
there's
can
a bar
cast
next to it.
ritual.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is that
I'd
are
like
rituals?
to-
Can that are those only like level 1 spells, or are there like level 3 spells in this game you can cast as like a ritual? Oh,
Yeah, there are
okay.
many rituals.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Higher
cast this spell as a ritual, Koibu. Just
Okay.
save those spell slots.
Sure. You take a little bit of extra time to cast the spell, and at the end of it, you're gonna have to come up and tap the fish, or at least touch him to have it affect him. So,
How far is this man in the water?
probably up to your knees.
Will you accompany me, Lenny, touching this fish here?
Yes.
Maybe
I'll have
not.
it sheath on my back.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Touch the fish.
All right.
I want to do this very cautiously.
Lenny will stay like a few steps behind her too, like probably like 4.
I want to put my hands up and
Do you think,
kind of give like a.
Before we head out, maybe it'd be better if I went with you because I'm like this. I'm a halfling, and maybe I look less
Why don't we?
intimidating.
Why don't? Okay, sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
that's fine.
I think if all 4 of us go, it'll be too intimidating. But yeah, so I'll plod along on the beach in my little unassuming halfling way, with my weapons sheathed and next to my good commander Daff.
Okay.
All right. I would
You,
love to walk up in a very very peaceful, unassuming way. Not trying to cause any harm. Just trying to touch your little fish hand.
Mm-hmm. Sure. You go up and you touch the little fish hand, and you can now understand what he's saying, which before wasn't even within like the audible spectrum of human speech. And the fish man is saying, "Okay, careful, don't." Okay. She's got my hand. Miss,
Can I
do you want these pearls? Miss?
Sir?
Talk
to him as well? With comprehend language,
no,
or do I just
you
understand?
can just understand what he says. It is a one-way thing. I think there's a higher level spell called tongues.
Okay.
You would need to tongue him to do that.
Okay. I want to give him a thumbs up that I want to trade things.
Yeah? Oh, good. And he, like, how do I say? And he starts like pointing at your stuff, like your bags.
I want to say
Stupid
I
people
wanna-
can't speak anything.
I want to gesture, use a little gesture, and try to make him understand that I can hear him. I understand what he's trying to
Pantomime that to me. How would you?
Okay.
You can hear me? You understand me? Oh, this is great. The other one didn't know anything. What? Can you not talk? Hello. My name is Nunsa, and I'm here to trade. Do you have anything worth trading?
I wanna translate to my other friends that he asked if we have anything worth trading. Other friends?
He's
Yeah,
asking
anyone
us. He wants to know if we have anything worth trading.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ask him what he wants to trade. What is he looking for?
We can't really communicate with him.
Well, like,
I have-
shrug your shoulders at him or something. What's he pointing at? What does he want?
Show him this magic dagger.
Do we need the magic dagger?
It's not real.
Okay, I'll show him the fake magic dagger.
Kind of shrugs. I don't know. I mean, we got plenty of weapons, and he lays his spear over his arm, and you can see that the end of the spear is made out of a shark bone or something, and has been serrated to a nice point. I mean, I'm really looking for something more interesting than just a small weapon. Have you got anything? Jewelry?
Let's see.
Any jewelry, maybe?
Jewelry.
Do you want to give up your necklace, Steven?
No,
Fuck no.
I don't think
Um,
we have anything that-
Lenny.
Oh, I'm gonna pull out the ring that Toki rejected that I bought for her.
Ooh. Tell me what it looks like again.
It's really pretty actually. I think it's like a silver band with ruby gems. That's how I always pictured it. I think that's what it was. It's pretty nice looking. Pretty nice.
He looks at that and nods and says, "Can I try it on?"
I want to give him like little stern. Only try it on eyes, okay?
Mm-hmm. He'll
And then
take it from you and put it on his spear hand. Kind of, sort of fits, not quite, but he switches it to another finger and it fits quite nicely. And he looks at it and takes it off and hands you one pearl.
For that thing. Okay, I'll say I'll act a little coy, and then I'll too.
Does anyone here have silver hair? No.
Do I?
Silver colored hair?
I have white-ish hair.
Whitish hair?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I don't. I think I have brown hair
I have
or
white-
blonde or something.
White silver.
white hair?
Yeah.
Perfect. He'll point at Toki and say, the short man, his hair.
Woman. Oh.
Woman? Oh, you can't say woman, yeah. The short man. Some of his hair too then. That'll be a good trade.
I want to turn to Toki and say, he wants a little bit of your hair.
What?
I don't know. I think he likes it because it's cool.
You want
It's
my
cool.
hair?
Listen. He wants to trade a ring and your hair for 2 pearls.
But
I think that's a pretty good deal.
I'm afraid Daffy won't see me as a woman anymore if I cut my hair too short.
No, Toki, I see you for what's on the inside, okay? Just give him
Are you
some
sure
hair, okay?
you won't view me differently?
Of course not, okay? Just give him the hair, Toki. 2 pearls we're talking about, okay? I can buy you thousands of wigs.
Okay. I'm gonna take the dagger and chop off my hair this short.
Wait, he says as you go for this point.
Okay.
And he motions to Daff. You can we just a few strands from the long strands. They make great fishing lures and wonderful decorations for the house.
He said he only wants a few long strands for fishing lures and decorations for the house.
Oh, so
Just a few long strands, yeah. You're not even... It'll still be as pretty as ever, Toki.
You want me to pull them out?
No, Lenny. No. You're not touching my hair. Okay. I'm gonna just take a few and then look at him and be like, this much?
He'll kind of gesture until you've got a small lock of hair. Yeah, and then he'll hand you 2 pearls. Take the ring, take your hair, and give you a fishy bobbing nod.
I'll shake his hand. I'll put my hand out to shake.
He'll shake yours. I'll transfer the pearls to the other hand, shake your hand, and then switch it back, and start to retreat back into the water.
Wait, he gave me the 2 pearls, right?
2 pearls.
Okay.
And he'll back away into the water.
Wait, can we make sure these are like real pearls, not fake pearls?
I mean, he's in the water now. What's the difference between a real pearl and a fake pearl?
Real pearls are worth a lot of money and fake pearls aren't.
But what could a fake pearl be made of even?
I don't know. Oh, I guess not in this time, right?
Yeah, there's no plastics.
Oh well.
We made
All
the best
It's
use.
probably fine.
Yeah.
When he retreats, I want to say, wow, that guy just got scammed.
Can you believe it?
Holy
Blue
shit.
person on my hair.
Fucking rolled that
Oh,
guy. Oh my
God,
god.
what a dumbass.
We
Holy
gave
shit.
him that ring. That ring was worth
That ring
7
was worth
silver.
nothing.
That ring was worth 7 silver.
And all that for a
Holy
lock of my
shit.
hair?
What a
Holy
fucking idiot,
crap.
dude.
Didn't
We
know
just had a
people were
field
that
day.
stupid.
Oh my god, he's so stupid. All right, let's go. Let's go.
This is the very nature of trade. He's given you something he has in abundance. Pearls don't mean shit to him. And you've given him something he can never get. Forged metal and garnets. Impossible to find at the bottom of the ocean. He's probably talking to his fish folk being like, those fuckers, I just shat these pearls out yesterday and they took them.
Well, I guess it was a great trade deal all around, huh?
Yeah.
We were all very happy.
I'm very happy. This was a good old trade. We didn't have
Wow.
to kill him.
Can't
We
believe
didn't even
he's
have to
shitting
kill
on
him,
my fish
but if we
man.
killed him.
Jesus.
If we
I
killed him,
was
we
so
could've gotten lots of
curious if we
pearls.
killed him, right? Could make sashimi.
Jesus. Vegan.
Or
Lily. Vegan.
If he
Harrison.
shits out pearls, can we keep him in captivity and like make him shit out pearls for the
As
rest of
our,
All right, the
he's
night's
our
over.
pearl machine.
It's the next day.
There's so many opportunities,
Monsters.
Koibu.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right.
You continue along the ocean the next day of travel. The rain has stopped by now, and the sun has come out. It's nice and warm in the early spring as you move along the coast. Can I get another perception check off of the party sheet?
All that you
Yes.
do, Katerino.
I will go for it. Here we go. Traveling party perception check. 21.
Fantastic. All right. You make another couple of days' progress along the coastline. And there's no ships in hiding, there's nothing like that, but you do come across this rather large crevice where the cliff has there's a natural sea cave that forms in the cliff. There's a bit of a water channel here that you're going to have to cross one way or the other, so you're going to have to get wet to either cross it or go into it.
Mhm.
And you can see plenty of sea urchins all along the crevice here in the nice brilliant sunlight. Crevice goes into the cliffs and it's just sort of dark in there. It's also quite narrow and thin. It's not like a nice walkable cave. It's like one of them sea caves.
Is it a runnable cave?
I don't know what you mean by runnable.
You said it wasn't walkable, so just
Can I ask you a quick question real quick? On our party sheet, I noticed that the perception is a 4. Is that supposed to represent the highest of our party, or?
Yeah, I
An
think
average.
you guys leveled up and the party sheet didn't get modified. is
Okay,
the
maybe in the
issue
future I'll look at that.
here.
Because my perception is a 5. I have a 5 next to mine, and I noticed the
Okay.
party one is only 4. So, but okay. In that case, hey, look! You guys see the little underwater cave over there, right?
Yes,
yes.
I see cave.
It should be pretty trivial for me to walk through it, no? Or is it? Or does it look even challenging for me to walk through it as a halfling?
As a halfling, you'd be a little bit easier, but you'll probably be up to your neck, at least in water, to get through it.
Gotcha.
But you're nimble. You can pull it off, right, Nevitz?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, we'll be waiting.
I take out my periapt of health. Is that what you called it? The little
Parafet?
Parafet. Sorry. Are you able to set this alight, Daft or Toki?
Can
Uh,
you light things on fire, Toki?
No, not on fire. I just need light.
Oh, what?
I don't have light.
I don't have light either.
None of you?
I'm
Someone's got a light
sorry.
spell?
Didn't in our very
I
first.
have
I
a-
thought in our first dungeon, or when we went in that cave for our first
I have a-
investigation, I thought somebody could set things on light, or it's like make things emit light.
No.
Am I? Did this never happen? Am I crazy? Does no one remember?
We
this?
probably had a.
Oh, we had
like a
magic
tinderbox.
lanterns.
Wait, I have a hooded lantern. I don't think that's a magic one though.
You have a hooded lantern.
Yep.
As long as it doesn't get put underwater, that'll light your way.
Okay. Can you give me a lantern and like tie it to my head?
It's probably pretty big, but I have hempen
Oh,
rope,
headband.
so yeah. I tie the hooded lantern to his head with hempen rope.
Do you want to
On
be a little
top?
bit more?
So the lantern would rest on my head. You know how people have those things that tie under their chin when they have like teeth problems or whatever, right? Just tie the thing up so that it's not, because I want my hands free and I'll tie it on my head. I'll be a little miner guy. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one here has.
Wow.
Like a kobold, Koibu.
This is innovative.
Yeah, I got that. I tie the rope to him.
Koibu, you're giving us
Okay.
faces. I'm not seeing a
Koibu,
problem
it's that
here.
easy, dude.
It's that
No,
easy,
it's
Koibu.
just-
It's what? It's innovative. It's unheard
It is
of.
definitely
It's
innovative.
genius.
It's definitely unheard of.
Okay, thank
You
you.
didn't
All right.
expect us to
You
get
tie
past
it to
this
his
one,
head.
did you, Koibu?
Okay, so
You
with
tie it to his head.
Inspector
and-
Gadget's ready to go. So I get into the water and I start I start walking into the crevice.
Excellent.
And I look to the partner and I say, is anybody gonna come behind me?
Yes. Two, brother.
Yeah.
Lenny will follow you.
Is
Aw.
Lenny able to walk in here?
No, Lenny's gonna be too big all the way around. It's pretty narrow.
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, let's-
Toki is also an elf or a halfling, right? What are you?
She's a dwarf,
I'm a
idiot.
dwarf.
It's all
We've
the
been
same.
traveling for
Cool.
God knows how
It's
long.
all
You
the
don't
same.
even know
Okay,
what
she's a
species
dwarf.
I am.
She's small. Okay, Toki should be able to fit in relatively easily with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She might have to squeeze a little bit more tightly. She's a little bit rounder than you are.
Okay, yeah, that's
What are
fine.
you saying about Toki?
What
She's
are
a
you
dwarf.
saying about
Dwarf.
him?
And he's a halfling.
Oh.
Different
okay.
body sizes.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
wondering.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Lenny and Daff, you guys want to wait out here, and then me and
Yeah,
Toki will go
we
in and
will-
take a look.
We will wait valiantly, won't we, Lenny?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have a pearl?
You begin to slip
we-
into the cave.
I'll give
and
Lenny a pearl.
You have
to
20
hold on to.
passive perception.
Mhm. Before, whoa, whoa, Koibu,
Pearl.
how deep are you sending me? Calm down. We're just at the start, okay?
You're at the bottom of the cave.
Now-
There's 20 people around you.
Question number 1: can you drink underwater in this world?
No, that's
No?
salt water that'll kill you. I mean, not with one gulp.
No.
but, you know,
I'm
you'll-
asking, like, if I have a vial, like a potion, am I able to drink that
Oh.
underwater, or no?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. I would like to take out one of my potions of water breathing, and I want to hand it to Toki. Just in case something happens, picked a few of these up on me and Lenny's last adventure. This is a potion of water breathing. If you must, you can drink this, and we'll be able to breathe water in the cave, just in case we get trapped underwater. I believe the effects only last for 1 hour, though, so we'll need to make our way back out as soon as we consume it.
Okay.
Okay? Also, how much... I shut up to Lenny. Lenny, how much rope do you have?
It says 1 hempen rope, and I have 10 pounds of it. So
10
just
pounds of
10
it. 50 feet?
Yeah,
Damn.
50 feet.
Do we have
That's
any
a
other?
rope.
Does anybody else have any other rope?
Although some of it
Mine-
must have been cut off to form the lantern
I'll
head
cut a
harness
pound
that
off,
you're
so
wearing.
9. That's a lot. A pound is a lot.
That's 5 feet of rope to tie to his head.
A
That should
pound
be
of
fine.
rope is 5 feet?
Depends on the thickness of the rope.
That's true. All right, I have...
Okay, so so
40
here's
feet.
what I want. The exact measurement is going to matter, right? I want to take all of the hempen rope that we have, and I want to hand one end to Lenny or Daft, and then we want to hold on to the other end. So
Yeah,
in case
and I
it
can-
gets dark, we lose our light, we'll be able to pull the rope and find our way back out of the cave. Okay?
If you want me to pull you up, tug on rope.
Okay, if we start yanking on it real hard,
Yes.
Lenny, then
Yes.
pull on it. I would like to tie it around my waist then, okay? And then for Toki, she's going to tie it around her waist as well, okay?
Sure. So if it's a 40-foot length of rope, maybe 3 feet go around your waist, another 3 feet go around Toki's waist. That'll give us, like 34 feet of rope?
Left, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's probably a gap between you and Toki, right? Maybe 5 feet, so you guys can have some maneuverability, so you're not stuck to each other. So we've got like 29 feet that you guys can go into the cave and still be pulled out.
Sure. Sounds good.
Koibu doesn't want to make
Do we
it.
have to have a gap? Can I walk real close with Nevitz?
No,
Yeah,
you
just
guys
get
can.
snuggy. Just get
You guys can be snuggly if you want. It might be difficult to do things if you're like tied to somebody.
We'll do like 1
belly
foot,
to butt.
1 foot of distance between the two of us. That
1
should be
foot?
plenty.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Hmm.
That'll give you 33 feet on the 34, 2 feet on the other end.
Are you sure you can even stay that far apart? You little lovebirds.
Wow.
Not into
Alright.
halflings.
Yeah.
You proceed into the cave somewhat. The
Okay.
lantern rattling against the rocks above you as you squeeze between this spot and the next, kicking sea urchins out of your way.
Mhm.
And that is when your 20 passive perception notices something orange underwater, moving rather quickly in your direction. It looks like a rather large crab claw. There is a large crab well underwater here that is coming for you. And because you've got your 20 passive perception, I'll allow you to roll initiative and avoid the outright ambush. But this thing is coming for you.
Okay.
You are in its
I
home.
love crab.
Toki, we got a thing in front of us.
Toki and Nevitz are gone.
I need a way to. Oh wait, that's my character. Sorry. Wait. Oh my god damn it. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, delete that. Fuck! I deleted my token. Getting triggered, Koibu. Oh,
There's
thank
another
you.
one.
There.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Damn! We are just on it! That synergy.
good.
Where's the crab's initiative?
I am bringing the crab over here right now. Come here, little crabby boy. See. Make sure you can see any HP bars that we might need.
Crab.
All right. And our crab will roll for initiative. All right, Toki, you are the first one to go. Nevitz is telling you that there is a crab, but you can't really see him because you're just tied to Nevitz's back.
Wait, hold on.
I
I am
thought Nevitz
definitely.
has a
Yeah, I'm the first one to go
big
here.
Nevitz should be going
Nevitz
first.
is
I'm sorry.
first.
Yeah, I
That's
misread. Nevitz, you're the first one. There's a crab near the bottom where you are.
Okay.
Ow.
As I watch the way the crab is approaching me,
I feel like Lenny would have a ready action to like pull.
no, but that wait, we're not. No, I'm
sorry.
not yanking the thing. So
I'm just letting you know.
yeah. Can I want to use insightful fighting as a bonus action so that I can use my sneak attack if I strike this.
Sure.
So as a bonus action, I can make a Wisdom Insight check against a creature contested by his Charisma Deception check. So do I make an Insight or just a Wisdom check? What do I do?
Insight check, yeah.
Okay, so Insight. Fuck. 7 contested by his Charisma check. He needs to make a Deception check, I guess.
All right. Giant crab is not particularly charismatic. It rolls a 7. It's a tie.
I don't know who Ty goes to. It says I need to succeed, so.
Ty goes to the
Let's just
defender, right?
roll it off again. Tiebreaker roll.
Okay, tiebreaker roll. Insight.
Ooh, it rolls a 14.
It rolls an
right.
11. Okay. All right, so no insight for fighting. That's fine. Unsheathing my rapier, I will stab forward at the claws, at the claw, I guess.
Specifically because your rapier is a piercing weapon, you're not going to have any problems with this. But if you're trying to use a swinging, bludgeoning, or slashing weapon in this tight space or underwater, you'd have major problems. But a rapier,
Of course,
You
that's
can
why I'm
stab
using a
underwater as
rapier.
if it's pure air.
I was built for this. Fuck, not that well though.
No, you stab at it and it clinks off of the crab's hard skeleton. Toki, you can see what's going on, or at least hear what's going on, but you can't quite see the crab. It's down and in front of you, and on the other side of this person.
It's down?
like it's underwater. You guys are like the water's up to his neck, maybe your sternum, but the crab is completely submerged.
Have I seen this crab before?
No.
Oh, so I can't turn into the crab?
Well, I guess you're seeing it now. You know.
Let me think. Hold on. I don't know what to do. Can
No,
I?
you don't have to do anything.
I can't really do. It's submerged, right? So.
Toki, can't you cast a spell?
What spell? I have healing spells, detect magic, shit like that. What do you want me to do? You want me to heal you to full health?
I'll take care of this, Toki.
You know what? I won't turn into a crab, Koibu.
You want to turn into a giant crab.
I want to turn
Okay.
into a giant crab.
You shapeshift, you twist and transform. Your body takes on a new shape, and I need you to make me a strength check while you do this.
Oh, but can I like untie myself first
No,
from the rope? Okay, that's cool.
no. There's no knot on you. There's the knot on the other side of Nevitz and the other end well behind you. You're stuck in the middle. Perfect. You rip out of the rope. It breaks around you as you turn into a crab, and you find yourself cockwise and sideways on the edge of this cave because you can't fit like this way. So you're like,
Oh shit! I didn't think this through. Can I like make my way towards the crab underwater too?
how are you gonna get past Nevitz?
Oh fuck! Never get out of the way.
Should just crawl under me, right? I'm in water. I should be able to float. It's good.
You're standing on the bottom. She can scurry between your legs, and I think the two of you are going to be considered squeezed for these purposes, as you're both like occupying the space, and you're now straddling this strange crab that's appeared between your legs, and it's a complicated mess. But there you are, Toki, and you can get access to this crab. What do you want to do? You want to attack him?
I want to attack him.
All right. Give me a D20 plus 3. Actually, give me 2 of them because you're squeezed, so you're going to be fighting at disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
We'll take the lower of the rolls. Well, that's definitely a miss. So you pinch at this crab, but it's too awkward down here. You end up like catching part of the cliff face.
That's a critical miss. Make her hit Nevitz for being so close.
That's a great question.
Stop
Why
it.
don't you roll me
Stop.
an attack roll again and see if you hit Nevitz? Thanks, Mr. Mouton.
Yeah, no problem, bud.
Wow!
Doesn't hit me. I'm
I
fine.
don't think a 13 is going to hit him, unfortunately. So
Correct.
the real giant crab is here, and it will reach out with the pincer and try and snip Nevitz's feet off with a 16 to hit.
Far
Actually has
too nimble.
Advantage if you are nope, doesn't miss.
Okay.
It misses, and it becomes Nevitz's turn again.
Can I? So if I stab at it now, that's at disadvantage because there's fucking crab underneath me.
This is another crab underneath you, and it's knocking around, and there's a lantern on your head, and it's a tight space. It's just a mess. It's super awkward.
Toki.
Crab.
Sorry.
Can
This
I?
is the epic crab battle we always wanted.
I want to use my insightful fighting again, so I can see if I can get my thing on it. Just
for
because I
it.
hit it. So that's my insight check again.
It
24.
rolls a
Thank you.
4.
Yes.
You pass with flying colors.
Okay. I'm gonna attack at disadvantage, but I'm still gonna hit it. Okay. Let's go.
Go.
Fuck.
Disadvantage is gonna miss.
Okay. I'm going to like move back like so that the crabs are in front of me. I'll let the crabs fight amongst themselves.
Okay. You scramble backwards, freeing Toki from underneath you. Now, Toki, you and the crab are both down on the ground. And as Nevitz moves away, the crab stops like attacking and starts doing like a.
Can I do the same thing?
Crab.
Can I
Yeah.
like imitate him?
Give me a charisma check.
She's being initiated into the crab gang.
Oh my god, hold on. But like, can I have an advantage if I like do it? You know what I mean?
It's an interesting crab dance, and it appears that your crab dance has made the other crab more hostile towards you.
No! No!
God damn it!
It's still your
Didn't
turn.
you see the crab rave video, Lily? You fool.
I'm trying my best. Okay. Whew.
What are you gonna do?
It's more hostile. Really?
Oh yeah, now it's angry.
Why is it angry? I did the exact same thing he did. I
No,
was
You know what
did-
word
you
you
did
just
the
said in
wrong
his
crab
language?
dance.
Oh my god.
Okay. Can I try again? Like, can I just try one more time?
Sure. Give me a second charisma check to try and
You gonna
save
say
it.
that
Not a
one in
charisma
private
save,
too,
it's a charisma
Steven?
check.
Oh my
no,
God.
It's even worse.
No.
The crab is going to attack you with
Sorry,
advantage
change
now.
something.
It reaches out and it crits you. Oh my god. The crab reaches forward and it grabs you by your eye stalk
Oh my
and
god.
rolls
Oh my God.
6 plus 6 plus 1. It does maximum damage on a crit. It hits you for 13 points of damage. We need to see how much HP your crab has, so roll me 3d8 for your HP, Toki. But it does 13, which is the average
Hell
of
yeah.
3d8.
Roll high, Toki.
Roll a 21, Toki. That's what we need from you right
Roll
now.
You can do
one.
this.
3d8.
You can do it!
Okay, she's good.
Have with her.
All right, you're at 6 HP, but the crab has like grabbed you by your sensory organs and is like started to rip out your face.
Christ.
Nevitz,
very
you've
good.
successfully backed out of the cave. There's some shit going on underwater, but it's kind of hard to see. They're kicking up sediment and dust, and there's weird crab blood in the water.
Well, I can't attack at extra disadvantage, so I would like to kind of like step on Toki again as a crab and like poke down with my rapier to see if I could hit the other crab.
All right, give me a dexterity check.
A dex check?
Uh,
I'm already fighting
what do you call it?
disadvantage.
Acrobatics check to. I mean, you're standing on a crab. You got a lantern on your head, but
Oh.
you can do it no problem. You're
Get
fine.
an 11 in
Are we allowed-
acrobatics.
Wait, he's outside of the cave now, so we see that some shit's going down,
He's
right?
not outside.
No,
of-
we're
You see him like
Oh.
back up and then like go back in,
Oh,
and
right,
the rope
right,
is kind of like limp and cut off and broken because Toki exploded out from it.
okay.
Go for it, Nevitz.
Koibu, check this one out, okay? Are you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Okay. The two crabs are stuck together, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can I attack the second crab at advantage if I also attack Toki? If I run my sword
yeah.
right through her into the next one, because I know they're attached to each other, can I just whoosh from behind?
All right, but you'd have to kill Toki with your attack, and any spillover damage would go to the second one.
Okay. But like, so like,
All right.
as we think about
Yeah.
it, like, yeah, because they're stuck. Okay.
And you
Yeah,
should have
do
advantage on Toki, right? Because you're on top of her.
Mm-hmm. And I still have my insightful fighting on the other guy. That lasts for 1 minute. That's 6 rounds of combat. So I get my sneak
wow.
attack too, right? Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
But I think your
Wowie.
sneak attack goes
Oh.
15 plus.
All
I think I get. Do I get 2
Holy
sneak
shit.
attacks?
What
Because it's a
level are you?
crit. So that's 23.
Yeah.
And 15 is Is that 38 damage? Yes. I want it to explode all over. I want Lenny and Daff outside of the cave to just see crab parts just come flying out of the fucking cave. Okay.
So
Hell
you
yeah.
run through Toki's
We know
crab
what's
from the
within
back
the boys.
end. It goes through Toki's crab, out the other side, into the other crab, killing the other crab.
Yes.
And then Toki transforms back from a halfling, from a crab, into a halfling with a rapier running all the way
No
through.
way. That's not how that works. That
Yeet.
can't be how that works.
I think that when you go from form to form, I think that the other form, like the human form, will take the damage that like ran over. I don't think the damage just stops.
Excuse me. First of all, no, that's definitely not true. Secondly, if that was true, that would mean that like anytime you're injured in your normal form, like if arrows are sticking in you, anytime you transform back to a human, the arrows are just sticking in you still? I'm pretty sure that's not true.
That's correct. Yeah, because if
No.
you smuggle something, if you smuggle something in Koibu's world, you just transform, and then when you come back, it's still there. We've done this.
Wait, is there spillover damage in...
However, if you
Yeah.
revert as a result of dropping to 0 hit points, any excess damage carries over to your normal form.
Okay, hold on, wait a second.
Sometimes
Wait.
you got a little bit of the crab. You're not going to do all of this damage to Toki.
You
Some of it is
stabbed me.
doing damage to the other crab, but
Is
you
there a-
did stab fucking Toki.
Okay, but this was...
38
The
damage.
god...
I
the-
have healing spells. It's fine. Okay,
Okay,
we're
for it
good.
to be clear, the DM god of this world said that all the extra damage would go to the crab. Everybody heard that, okay?
No, he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
there would
Yeah.
be spillover
There's
damage.
going to be
I thought.
some spillover to Toki too in the process.
Just
As you
I'm
pull
okay with a
your
little bit of...
rapier out
I'm
Toki.
okay with a little spillover damage. It's okay.
Just for like roleplay purposes, I have a rapier through my dwarf body, right?
Yes.
I'm
Apparently.
gonna look
What
at
part?
it and then look back at Nevitz with a single teardrop coming out of my eye. Like, Why?
You're underwater. There's no teardrops coming out of your eyes.
alright,
It's
you
all
can't really-
salt. All salt. You can withdraw the
Salt.
rapier. Toki is gonna take. I don't know. Let's have her take the 13 from the first sneak attack, as the crab is dead, and everyone is alive.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Was there
You
anything
guys
down
can
there?
resurface. The battle is over.
Okay, well,
Go in there.
what's happening right now? How healthy or unhealthy is Toki? Is Toki
He's
alive?
taken 13 damage.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm still at 21 health. I'm good.
You're fine. Okay,
I'm
back.
so sturdy,
Let's go.
holy
Back
shit.
in. Okay.
You are a sturdy little dwarf, Toki.
Fucking
I'm
bleeding,
proud of
but
you.
you know
Damn
what?
it.
I'm good.
Why are you even going in there?
So, I'm sorry. Well, because this might be where Zaz has her treasure hidden, Lenny.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason we're here.
Are
Okay.
you
Toki.
guys sure you're gonna be okay? in
We're
there?
fine. Toki, if you can turn into animals and stuff, maybe you should be ahead of me, okay?
That was my last animal thing. I need a short rest. You know what I mean?
Okay, Toki.
Wait, didn't we just have a short rest?
Yeah, we
Did
should.
we?
Yeah.
Okay, then I have one more.
Okay. Okay. Let's back in. Sorry, guys. We'll be back.
Bye. Have fun.
Okay.
Fucking
We
dog.
walk
Lost.
back in over the corpse of an exploded crab. What's next, Toki?
That was badass.
Or, I'm sorry, what's
That was
next,
so
Koibu?
cool.
You guys can search this little sea cave.
Yeah.
As people.
Okay.
With your 20 passive perception, you find no treasure buried back here.
It's just an empty goddamn cave.
It's just a sea cave, yeah, with a
I
crab in it.
developed a lifelong PTSD to crabs.
Okay. Toki, let's go. There's nothing in here. Let's go out.
Okay.
You think you'd put it in the first cave you found?
Okay, we come out and we continue searching along the coast.
Cool. You're gonna have to spend one more day resting along the coastline.
Mm-hmm.
The night passes uneventfully, and you can finish the search of the coastline the next day. Coming out the other side, finding a few more caves without any monsters, so we're not going to bother with them. But your 20 passive perception will probably spot anything anywhere. But there's no treasure buried in any of the caves or along this coast at all. Bagel.
Okay.
And with that, why don't we take our first break?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be back, guys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dice and Men. You have made it through to the other side of the Brushwood. You have traveled along the coast, and here you are. Maybe the rest of the days march away from Pernissus, out in the wilderness.
All right.
Find it.
Okay, well, apparently, Lenny, we didn't find anything.
That's disappointing. Let's move on.
Is there a port in Pernissus?
Yeah,
Like a reasonably sized one that would have a ship that could take us to the Talons?
it is a port town. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think maybe it's time to take a ship, go to the Talons, and try to see if we can find those crystals based on the directions we have from Zaz's journal here.
You think we should stop looking for her secret stash thing?
I mean, it was worth a look once. If we want, we could go south through it again, and then we could try to move a little bit inland and look, and then come back north and do a one more comb over. If you want, that's going to be 6 more days. Or we could go to the Talons right now and look for those crystals. It's up to you.
Let's go to the Talons. But we're gonna have some angry pirates on our hands pretty soon.
Okay.
Let's leave that to future Voa.
All right. You guys can make the journey to Pernissus and end your night there. And the next day, when the sun comes up, you can head down to the docks and find yourself a ship.
Yeehaw.
Toki probably wants to roll a hit dice or something. Or a hit
Yes.
die, yeah.
11 HP. You gonna do a third, or are you gonna be happy with 11?
Do a
Two
third.
health,
No,
that's what
do
I-
it. No, don't roll.
do a health.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You want to die with a hit die? Okay, that's cool. We're literally about to take a. Never mind. Just do
The
it.
party arrives in Pernissus, and the next morning, you guys can head on down to the docks and find a ship to take you to the Talons. What is your approach with this? What are you going to tell the people that your purpose to going to the Talons is all about?
Do we have to tell them?
Yeah, do we have to say shit?
Well, they're going to ask, why do you want to go there?
We just want to go and see the northern Talon. We've heard it's beautiful. I'm gonna go take a look.
So we're gonna drop you off and leave you there, drop you off and pick you up, drop you off and wait for you. Tell me what's going on here.
You'll take us there. We'll disembark. We'll probably spend a night there, and then we'll come back.
So we'll just lay anchor and wait for you until you give us a signal to return?
Yeah.
The northernmost Talon, you said?
That's correct.
All right, well, that'll be 3 days there, 3 days back, and a day of waiting. So 3, 6, 7 days. And we don't get to make any other money on this trip, so it'll have to be the full cost of our sailing. So it's going to be about 140 gold.
There's a lot of gold.
Yeah, it's expensive to charter a ship for 7 days for no other purpose than to take you somewhere. And the Talons ain't necessarily happy places, you know? It's mighty cold out there.
For 140 gold, I'm assuming that this ship has like a crew of soldiers that can fight off attacking harpies or anything of the sort, right?
For 140 gold, I can tell you we ain't going anywhere near any harpies. I got charts, I got maps, I know where the monsters are. We're going to avoid the more dangerous southern Talons, take a nice long route up and over. We'll get there, and unless some sort of kraken comes out of the sea, we should be fine. Or, you know, a dragon or rock, something like that.
All right, I nod to Death.
Well, does 140 sound good to you guys? Sounds a little steep.
We don't seem to have much other choice, no?
That's steep. Okay. Okay, sure.
Excellent. And you can go. 1, 2, 3. 3 days to get there.
Alright. We have 191 gold left in our party sheet.
So, off you go, sailing to Pernissus. Let's make a couple of quick Enchanter checks here. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And the captain carefully sails you around anything that could be dangerous, leaving the small underwater reefs away, leaving away from rocks and sandbars, anything that could be a threat. And you find yourself, a few days later, hanging out right before the northernmost Talon.
Yay, we're here. Okay. So where exactly are these crystals?
Crouton.
So in this journal that I have, we are supposed to start at the top of the smallest claw, walk 100 paces, turn to follow your heart, and then walk 100 paces more. And then hopefully we can see what we need to see.
All right, let's do exactly that.
Okay, so a small little dinghy will row the 4 of you to shore.
I want to request. I want to request to the sailor, because he'll know better than us. What is the most northern part of the smallest claw?
They will take you to the more northern part. It has a bit of a rocky beach, which is a little difficult to climb. There's going to be like an ice cliff of 15 feet that you need to scale.
No problem.
Okay. So he will bring you all the way here and put you at the edge of this ice cliff.
Okay.
How are you guys going to get up and over this thing?
We have rope.
We had
still have all of
climbing
our climbing gear from our past ice adventure. Like we already went to that ice place to the south.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We probably didn't get rid of it, right?
Is it on your sheets? Did you carry it with you? It might have been left back at the house.
Is it on the?
I mean,
It is not on my sheet.
Is it on
I
the
didn't
party
have it on
sheet?
my sheet even when we were traveling.
Is it on the party sheet?
Fair.
It was all on my sheet.
Yeah.
You, Lenny. Oh,
We decided to leave it when we went on our fucking adventure.
Lenny, it's okay. Can Lenny give me rope and throw me up?
How much do you weigh with all of your gear that you're going to be thrown?
What is my weight? Is it 45 pounds?
Let's see.
My total weight is 49.52.
Plus like 100. For
100
weight.
pounds? Whoa! I'm
So
a
big.
halfling, dog.
You weigh 34 pounds.
Thank you. A smaller
Much bigger.
halfling.
So 34
That's
and about
easy,
50
easy weight
is
for Lenny. That is easy.
84 pounds.
84 pounds. For a big man like Lenny, that's an easy throw.
84 pounds is a lot of gear. You're not going to be able to chuck that 10, 15 feet up in the air.
Drop some
Especially
gear.
while standing on a dinghy that's going to be like rocking underneath you.
Oh, we're not on ground at all. We're on a dinghy right now.
You're on a boat. Yeah.
It's just pure fucking ice. There's no way to climb it. There's not like rocks to gain purchase on or anything like that.
It is an ice cliff.
Okay, there should be like a way around it, right?
Could I get back my or I asked Toki. Toki, I totally forgot that you can breathe underwater normally. Can I have my 1 potion back of water breathing?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm adding that back to my sheet.
Perfect.
Is there a place close by on a beach where we could dock and get up?
You can sail around a little bit looking for a way up. Yeah, maybe a mile, bless you, to the east. There's an area where the ice cliff comes down to a low enough point that you could scramble up without the need of climbing.
Okay.
And then you'll have to trek back a mile the other way.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Excellent. All right. So you trek a mile, you row a mile or so, you climb on up and trek back. You can find that northernmost point again. You still have 20 passive perception. And it is during your trek back to the northernmost point that Nevitz sees inland a bit, maybe a mile or so up on one of these ice cliffs that you see. There is a tall, white-furred bipedal creature, maybe 6 feet tall, walking along the edge of the cliff. It's about a mile or so from you, but it's there. Maybe 6 or 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall. It's hard to tell at this
Does he
distance.
look angry?
Wait, a mile away? Is that
Ish,
reasonable? Could you see someone at a mile away?
You can see 3 miles to a horizon on a flat surface, so you can see a person a mile away if they've got like elevation and the background is they're not going to blend in with the background. Like if it's a flat cliff with blue sky behind it, then a person on top of it would be quite easy to spot.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I point out to the people, to my party. Hey, can you guys see that off to the distance?
Does he look angry, Koibu?
You can't make out facial features or emotions from a mile distance.
Is the way is he walking with anger?
He's walking like a Bigfoot, just kind of swinging his arms and trudging along.
Oh my god. I can't believe they're actually real. Let's keep going.
What do you want to do, Nevitt?
Does the creature look like it's moving purposefully or just like swinging its arms around like?
It's walking with intent. It's going somewhere.
In our direction?
No.
Oh.
Sort of parallel with you, not exactly.
Okay. Do you guys think we should follow that creature and see what he's up to, or should we just stick to trying to find these crystals?
I say we just try to find these crystals. I don't think what he's doing is going to be any more interesting to us than getting our crystals. Right?
Okay, and let's stay the course.
Okay. You stay the course and eventually come back to that northern point. Now, once you're here, how's it go? What are you doing precisely?
So once we get to the precise northern tip, where we interpret as the tip, we're going to look inland. Then we're going to walk 100 paces.
Whose paces? There's a lot of different people.
Yeah, I'll walk 100 paces, a little bit longer than normal, because it's going to be a human, right? Oh, how about we'll let Lenny do it, because Lenny's a human, right? Wait, Daft. Is Daft a human?
I'm a half elf.
Oh, half elf. We'll let Lenny do it, I guess.
Could be like the size of a human.
You're a big guy,
I'll
right?
do it.
Yeah. So Lenny's going to walk 100 paces inland. Then he's going to turn left, because that's what side your heart is on, right? Is it left or right?
I don't know.
It's right here. It's on your left.
On your left, okay. Yeah, because you... Yeah, yep, okay. I'm a good
Yep, I do
American.
it.
I know that. Okay, so then we'll walk 100 paces inland, turn left, we'll walk 100 paces more, and then we'll see what we see.
All right. You go the 100 paces inland. You go 100 paces, turn left and 100 paces more. And as you get there, as you're walking along that 100 paces, which isn't a great distance, you see that it will take you across this bridge, like a little ice bridge. A narrow ice bridge, maybe about 5 feet wide. On either side is just cold, frigid water. And on the other side of the bridge, maybe a few feet past the end of the bridge, is where Lenny's 100 paces or so is going to end up.
Mhm.
There's like a large outcropping of stone covered in ice. There.
Maybe you should go, Nevitt.
Okay, can I look around? Are there any footprints around here? Did I see any?
Give me a... Well, no. You got 20 passive perception. You see no footprints.
There's no
Make me a
footprints?
perception check anyway. Maybe it's they're hidden. Maybe you need more than 20 to see them.
That's fine.
Nah.
Is it particularly windy out here? Like, is this the type of place where footprints were left, they would be naturally covered in a day or two? Or in a few hours?
They easily could be. If some winds pick up or a little bit of snow falls, they would be easily hidden.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
footprints on like hard ice won't leave marks.
Yeah, okay, I wasn't sure if this was a snowy area or not. Okay.
A little bit of both.
Okay. Can we start, like, making...
I have nature sense, an uncanny sense. And when things aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger or whatever. Do I
have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see,
I'm excited.
such as traps and spells. So it doesn't like allow you to sense that some danger is nearby that you
Got
can't
it.
see. Yeah,
But if I see the ice is cracking, I'll have like advantage on that.
you'll have an advantage on the saving throw to
Do
dodge
something.
or whatever.
Amazing.
Epic.
I guess we go across.
Who's the first one across?
I will go across first,
go ahead,
because if
Lenny.
I can make it, everybody can make it.
That's not true at all.
I'm the
So
biggest
this
guy.
is where you guys are. And this X is roughly where the 100 paces are. You're going to have to like actually count it out, but it's somewhere in this area.
Sorry, can you ping us there? I'm trying to find where our tokens are.
Tokens are at the beginning of my line. The arrows at where roughly
Wait, real quickly, how long was the trip over here?
Oh, I see it, thank you.
The boat sailing.
3 days.
Okay, Toki should be at full health then, right?
If she wanted to expend hit dice and regain them, yeah.
Yeah, you can roll one hit die and get full health, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Okay.
I cross.
Okay.
Lenny goes first. All right, buddy. Lenny crosses. And what's the order of people following, or are you guys staying back and letting Lenny do this on his own?
We'll let Lenny get all the way across.
Okay. Lenny
Lenny.
makes his way over here.
It looks good over here.
Okay, I'll make my way across next.
All right. Seems fine.
I'll go out.
I'll start like looking around to see if I see anything, anybody, as they're crossing.
Okay. And it is as Daff is crossing, trying to move so quickly that I won't see it, that something happens.
Oh, I was muted. I said I would go after before Toki. Okay.
Oh, well, I saw the other order happen. I saw
Fine.
Daff
Whatever.
last.
Whatever.
And it's when Daff crosses that out of the water comes a long orange tentacle that will make an attack roll at Daff.
Try
What
me,
is-
Mr. Tentacle Man.
What is our attack roll here? D20 plus. Well, you can't see. You're surprised by it, so it gets advantage. So the 11 is 21. I think a 21 is going to hit your AC.
Oh,
a
yeah.
tentacle comes out of the water
They're
and
getting tentacled, boys.
grabs you around your leg,
I've seen this hentai.
tightly,
Me too. Okay, anyway.
doing 11 points of constricting damage, and you are grappled. And then the tentacle pulls. Why don't you make me a dexterity check at disadvantage because you are standing on ice to avoid being pulled off of the cliff and into the freezing waters below.
You said
Daff, do you have inspiration?
Dexterity saving throw at
I do not.
disadvantage.
All right, here we go.
See ya.
Oh, Daff gets pulled whoosh and plunges into the icy waters below.
Death.
Does Lenny notice?
Everyone notices. The huge octopus is not quiet when it does this. It sort of like splashes water up as the tentacle flips out, grabs Daff. There's probably a yell as Daff hits the ground and slides off the ice. Into the
Is she
water.
dead, Nevitz?
Lenny, no. Are we rolling initiative or what?
We're rolling initiative.
Can I roll, or am I just
Oh, you need to roll initiative too. Please don't die here.
Okay. I was just gonna.
Can you
let
please
myself-
crit, get a 20? We need a good 20 initiative from
You're
you.
dead.
You know?
Ruh-roh.
Oh yeah, the tentacle goes first.
How
Hell
is a
yeah.
giant ass fucking octopus sitting out here? None of us see it or notice it at all. That's the real question.
Because it's under the water and
You know what water is, Steve?
Yeah, I do. Have you ever been to the Keys, Mr. Mouton? You can see through a lot of water, okay?
You ever been to Hawaii?
not the Florida Keys.
Yes, you can. Through the Keys, you can see straight down to the bottom.
Absolutely, but this water is not that clear.
Well, I needed a specification on. Looks pretty clear to me on the illustration.
Sure, it does look pretty clear on the illustration.
All right, the giant octopus goes first. It has Daff grappled. And you know what it does? It just drags Daff underwater this round. Daff and the octopus submerge, disappearing beneath the icy waves. Nevitz.
Wait, how far out? I'm gonna need some measurements, okay? Well, number one, how far are the tentacles of this octopus?
They can reach at 20 feet long.
Okay,
This is a huge octopus.
number two, Jesus fuck. Okay, number three, how deep is the water? Like this close to the island, like right over there?
You can't see the bottom. You have no way of knowing. This is unfamiliar territory for you.
Okay, so the octopus attacks. He drags a little bit. How far out is he right now?
Well, they're underwater, so I guess you can't really see. You saw Daff go to about here and then plunge beneath the icy waves.
I have one of her pearls, Steve. It's fine.
It's not fine.
What are you gonna do, Nevitz?
Why is it on me?
Because it's your
No.
turn. You're the next in the initiative order.
Why is it on me?
I'll take out my bow. There's an echo in the call. If I shoot a shot at it, is that a disadvantage or how far down? I really can't see anything.
You can't see. They pulled Daff below the icy waters, and the water here is not particularly clear. You cannot see it from where you are up here. Maybe if you were closer, maybe the visibility is like 5 or 10 feet, but the octopus is below the 10-foot mark.
Is it an action or a bonus action to drink something?
It will be an action to drink a potion because you got to find it, pull it out, uncork it, quaff it.
Well, Jesus fuck.
Ruh-roh.
I would like to. I'd like to ready
All
an
right,
attack
Nevin
with my
stands
bow.
there with no idea
I
what
ready
to
an
do.
attack with my bow. That's
Lenny,
my...
it's your turn.
Please save me, stupid.
Nevitz, I can't go in water. It's too deep.
Oh my god, is this the end of Daff? Lenny, what are you gonna do?
Lenny waits. I pass my turn until Toki. I wait for the end of the
Daff!
order.
Daff, it's your turn. You're underwater. It's freezing. I need you to make me a
Sure.
Constitution check because it is so cold, and you are plunged into this by surprise. A Constitution saving throw, DC 10. You can do it. You
We
pass
got
with
a
flying
nat
colors.
20, boys.
You can act completely normally. Go for it. You
I'm
are
freaking
grappled by
warm
the
as heck.
octopus.
I'm grappled.
Yes, you are grappled. There is an escape check if you want to break free. It is DC. Oh, that is a tough DC. Let me do some math. 8,
DC 6?
12, 13, 14. It is going to be a DC 16 escape attempt. So that's an acrobatics or athletics check if you want to break out. Also, you're not wearing armor, are you, Daff?
I am wearing armor, I
What
believe.
sort of armor?
It
Yeah,
is
what's your
studded
weight?
leather armor.
Oh, that's fine. Your studded leather is going to sort of float. Not exactly, but kind of. What other... Hold on, let me look at your sheet. Let's see what you've got on you. Your candles are buoyant. Your water skin is buoyant. Your disguise kit, your violin, and case are now submerged in the icy waters, too.
No.
Oh, no.
Can I
Dagger,
like...
clothes. Oh, God. You're going to have trouble swimming, Daff, but you can maybe get out.
Okay, I want to just try to break free as best as I can, I guess.
That's going to be an acrobatics or athletics check. You need to score 16 to do it.
Okay,
Or
let me look at my
grappled
spells real quick.
and
Okay.
restrained. Let's make sure that grappled and restrained don't give you disadvantage on your checks, because that would be terrible.
I'm underwater right now, completely, right?
You are completely underwater.
Yeah.
You have a few minutes that you can act while you're underwater, so many, many rounds. But eventually,
Okay.
you'll run out of air.
I would like to to try to break free. That's, I guess, that's all I can do. I don't have an
All right.
inspiration.
Can Toki transform into anything that can fight underwater? Like a shark?
Can you wait till my turn?
No, I'm just curious if you can. I don't know if you can or not.
Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. That's not what you're doing here. All right.
Okay,
Give me
so you said
a-
athletics or acrobatics?
Or acrobatics. One of the two.
Boys. Oh!
Oh
I just
my
made it!
god.
I just made
Oh my god.
You kick and squirm and wrench yourself free and slip out of the octopus's tentacle, and you can breach at the end of
Yes!
this round. You are no longer grappled. You are on the
Ooh.
surface. But
I'm
you
getting
are
out,
still,
boys!
You are
Lenny-
still below the ice cliff here, and
Okay,
it is
okay, we're fine.
Toki's turn.
Woo!
Toki.
Okay. So can I turn into a shark? I'm just curious.
Have you?
She just saw an
ever
octopus!
seen a shark in your
I've-
100 and something years of life?
I feel like in 100.
She saw an octopus, right?
I would have.
She's asking about a shark. Hold on.
Why would I want to be an octopus if I can be a
Because it seems like a fucking sick creature.
Yes, you can transform into a reef shark. Is that what you want to be?
What about
Or
a great
a-
white shark?
Let's see. You
What's
have
wrong
a
with a
limit of
different
your
kind of shark?
DC. Let me see what the DC for like a great white is, if it is here.
A tiger shark?
Let's see. Reef shark, hunter shark. What is the max DC that you can shapeshift into?
Uh,
I'll look it up.
Is it 2 minus the level? So is it 3?
I think it's a half level, maybe. 'Cause you're a moon druid.
okay, can I...
to-
What about...
You'd have to be a reef shark. A hunter shark, a tiger shark is going to be a CR2 creature, and you couldn't do that until level 6.
Okay, what about a giant octopus?
You could do a octopus. A giant octopus will work. Yes.
Yes, I want to be an octopus and reach out my tentacle and help Daff get out of the water.
Okay. You become a giant octopus.
Now this is epic. This is where it really gets intense.
I need
Oh,
you to
yeah.
roll me your hit points, Toki. It is going to be 8 d10 plus 8 HP. It's a lot of hit points.
8d10 plus 8?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, shit.
43 HP. All right.
It's not good, right?
It's not bad.
That's pretty good.
And I will give you some macros that you can use your abilities. All right, there you go. You should have control of this token. Can you
Okay.
move it and do stuff with it?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'm assuming you transform in the water or in air or
yes.
something.
I want to do this cool thing where I like toss my staff aside. I I jump into the water in midair. I turn into an octopus and slam down into the water. Like, really cool.
You hit the water with a
All cool,
splash,
like.
and you can see. You're a giant octopus. You can see the huge octopus before you.
I just want to get Daff to safety.
Aww.
Okay. So what are you gonna do? You still have your action left.
Okay, so I want to jump as close to him as possible. Is it possible to, like, extend one of my tentacles to him and have him grab onto it?
Have Daff?
Yeah.
You could just
Yeah.
like grapple me, probably.
Or, like, grab him myself.
Yeah, you can turn it. You can reach a tentacle out to Daff to grab onto him,
And then, like,
stabilize him.
I can't just, toss him to the land again, or is that another action?
I think that would probably be a full action, and I don't know if you could toss Daff that high. You could pull him off of it, but I don't think you could throw him up there.
I'll pull as best as I can to get him away from him as most as I can.
All right. You tug him away from the huge octopus, whose turn it is now.
Wait,
And it.
I wanted to. I thought I put.
Oh, you're
myself-
waiting till the end of the turn, right? Yeah.
I would like to. Well, is Daff pulled up or no?
Nope, he's just in the water.
Angling. I would like to get ready to help pull the giant octopus back. My turn will be tying the giant octopus with my rope, 40 feet. Probably we'll call it like 35 now because some got cut off.
A whole bunch of it got broken off. You've got
20 feet.
30 something feet of rope. Yeah, let's just call it 30
That's
for
fine.
easy.
30 feet. I'll tie probably 10 feet around the octopus.
The octopus is in the water. You can't reach him.
Oh wait, I thought the octopus was
No.
up here grabbing.
No, he's in the water. Look, he's
Not
in the water.
Lily or.
They're both
They're both.
Oh.
3 people are in the water.
Oh God.
using the term people lightly there, but yeah.
Creatures.
Nevitz, do I go in?
Just throw the rope down at her, Lenny.
I throw the rope down.
The whole rope.
Not
There- no.
he holds on to one end.
Fuck. I want to do an in check. I'm sorry.
What?
All right.
No.
DC 10. I think Letty would.
Why would you throw the whole rope down?
Because he's got 5 int, brother.
Oh,
DC
no.
10. That's fair.
Wisdom.
Oh,
Wisdom
no.
check maybe
Wisdom?
instead of int. Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom. Oh.
It's not
well.
very wise.
All right, we'll say DC 10.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
Lenny
fine.
is fine.
Jeez.
He's good. Lenny puts down the rope and he's ready to
Koibu?
pull him up.
Put
Koibu,
yourself in
I
the
will
position
say-
where you're standing.
Yeah,
I
I'd
will
like to
say,
be like here, and like it looks very rocky. So Lenny's gonna like have his foot on like a rock that's kind of like protruding, so it's giving me like some
You got
leverage.
something to pull against.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
Koibu's
smart.
Mouton's very realistic role playing has left me feeling very inspired. Just to let you know,
Wow.
I feel really inspired right now.
That's good.
good.
I think-
I'm glad.
Mouton might deserve, to be inspired too. Just saying. But,
No, just play my character. Nothing inspiring. Just being
I'm
normal.
inspired, Mouton.
All right, Mouton, your rope is down in the water.
Awesome.
Just to be clear,
Amazing.
the octopus, because I did ready a ranged attack, he hasn't made itself visible. It's still in the same spot, right?
Has not surfaced yet.
Okay,
Correct.
sounds cool. Also,
All right.
just
Now
a-
it's
real quick, advanced octopus question. You've seen Power Rangers, right?
Advanced.
Is it possible that Lily, with both of her arms, could hold like me and Lenny and attack the monster with us swinging our swords, or is that like too much? Okay, never mind. All right, do the octopus turn. I was just checking. Go ahead.
Nothing is too much in D&D, okay? Our only limit is our imagination and the DM.
Okay, good. Octopus turn. I was just curious.
God.
I'll keep that in mind for future.
I want to do that. Can we do that so I can draw it?
there. We go.
Yes.
Why is my octopus not rolling its HP correctly?
The octopus's horde of octopus come up. 8 of them reveal from the water.
There we go. Much better. All right. So, Giant Octopus's turn. It is going to... Ooh, there's 2 targets now, but it really wanted Daff. Daff is a nice, juicy person to eat at, and Lily's
quite
maybe
juicy.
not. But you are sort of guarding Daff, so I'm going to give the octopus disadvantage on its attack roll against him, because
But
you're, like, trying to keep him away.
Doesn't she have me in her tentacle right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the octopus will reach out at disadvantage, still grabbing hold of Daff somewhere. Maybe if you're like being held by your waist, the octopus gets a tentacle that goes like under your arm and around your neck and begins to tug on you and pull you away from Lily, getting you in like a tug of war situation that will strain you for 10 bludgeoning damage, bringing you to 1 HP. Nevitz.
When the octopus is grabbing, I still can't see it at all, or?
Yeah, I guess when the octopus, its tentacle comes out and wraps around Daff, you would be able to attack it. Probably at disadvantage because there's not much of it available, but you get it anyway, no problem.
10. And then, do I get sneak attack on that since he's within another, like enemy character or whatever? You don't need advantage on the attack if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated.
Yes.
You don't have advantage. Yeah.
Yes.
So, damn, that was good rolls. So 26 damage.
Nice. All right.
Does he drop down?
Lenny.
Because I'm guessing the only thing he can see or hit is the tentacle. So my big guess is that the tentacle is having a constriction issue.
So the tentacle is constricting Daff, and it now has an arrow in it. But then the octopus is pulling Daff, so Daff is now back underwater, being pulled in 2 different directions by 2 different octopi. Octopodes.
Sounds good.
Lenny will yell down, "Grab the rope!"
Awesome.
Daff, you are grappled again by 2
Uh-oh.
octopus.
Hell
What do you
yeah. Well, do I hear him say grab the rope?
You're underwater. You can't hear anything.
But do I
The
see a
blood
rope
pumping in
be
your
dropped
ears.
into the water?
No. Maybe you saw it when he was... Give me a perception check to see if you had seen it when you had surfaced.
Okey-dokey.
DC 12. Kind of chaotic. No. You see nothing.
I see nothing. All right, well, I suppose that I would like to try to break free of my, of one of the tentacles, the scary tentacle.
Let's do it. Dexterity or, athletics or acrobatics. Holy shit, Daff! You are a monster!
Yeehaw.
Tell me, how do you break free of this other octopus?
You ever seen anyone do the worm, the dance?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that until I break free.
You just worm until the octopus,
Yeah.
like, you slip out of its grasp. Okay.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Easy.
You are free again. And if you so desire, you can surface. And
I would
you
love to
want-
surface.
Give
Wait,
me
can
another
I?
perception check when you got the rope and all that jazz.
Oof.
Still a chaotic situation.
Oof.
No.
No, you're
Ah,
just barely
looking
getting
at
to the
it.
surface and staying alive. Toki.
That's
It's
okay.
your turn.
Maybe Toki can put me on land.
Can I use my turn to move Daff to the rope?
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, but the other octopus.
Swing him around you, whoosh, and
Yep.
throw him next to the rope where he can easily see it and grab hold of it.
I'm gonna just protectively like cover. Is that my turn? Is that all I can do?
That's your action and your movement, so yeah. Unless you have something else I'm not thinking of.
No.
All right.
Wow, this is really nice, guys.
No attack of
The-
opportunity, right, Koibu?
No.
Okay.
The huge octopus will swim over towards you, Toki, and attack you with an 18 to hit for
Jesus.
13 damage.
I get my attack of opportunity there as he attacks. Oh, no, wait. It's
Pickles.
underwater. Can I see that? Or I don't know how close to the surface they are right now.
No, this is attacking the underwater octopus. Yeah.
You're lucky. Okay.
So this is just a struggle, and you can see maybe Toki's head gets pulled under a little bit as she begins to submerge.
Okay,
Nevitz.
Can I come over and pull Daff up on the rope, or?
Yeah. With you and Lenny here together, you can pull Daff up, no problem, no check needed since there's 2 of you working on it.
Okay, easy.
And Daff can get pulled to the surface.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Is that
Daff,
an?
it's your turn.
That's an action, right?
Yeah, it's going to be yours and Lenny's action to do it without a check.
Okay, gotcha. That's fine.
I'm just gonna cast a nice old cure wounds on myself.
Lovely.
At level 2. Epic.
Excellent. You gain 13 hit points.
Yeah. Yay.
And it is Toki's turn. Toki, you are grabbed by this bigger octopus, and it's trying to pull you underwater towards it. And you can see it's got a big, sharp, nasty beak that it's pulling you towards.
Can I? Alright, it says, can I poop out ink cloud?
Yeah.
Ink cloud.
20-foot radius cloud of ink extends all around the octopus. The area is heavily obscured for 1 minute. So yeah, it's just like this black, inky, murky area that it's almost impossible to see anything in.
Is that all I can do? I can't try to break free or anything?
It would be an action to try and break
Okay.
free.
Alright, just wondering.
All right. It is the giant octopus's turn. It has grabbed you. It's all inky, and it moves towards you and pulls you towards it, and it goes to bite you with its big pincer at the center of its body. For a 20 to hit, and it will bite you for 18 damage.
Wait, was Lily able to dash away after using that ink cloud or no?
No, she's grappled by the enemy.
Oh, the ink cloud doesn't undo the grapple or anything? Okay.
No. Nevitz, it's your turn. Both octopus are now fully submerged. You can't see either of them through the ink cloud at all.
Maybe that wasn't the best idea.
I don't know what the point of that was.
Guys, I'm sorry. I thought
Okay.
I'd find him and like make a run for it, but I wasn't thinking.
You're grappled.
Oh no.
Well, guys, what are we gonna do? We still have the rope, right?
Yes, when it's my turn, I'm going to put it in the water. Get ready to tug it up with me.
Okay. We're gonna
You
have
should be
to
able to get out.
hope that Tokyo is able to get away from the octopus and get onto the rope after she loses form. Already
Yes.
another arrow attack at the water, looking intently for any of the octopi to rise. Is it octopi for multiple?
Octopode.
Mm-hmm.
Really, though, Koibu?
It's Greek, a Greek root. Yeah.
Oh, huh, well,
you
of
don't know
course.
it's a Greek root, Steve?
Okay, for either of the octopode to rise. Okay.
Wait, why does everyone think
Bloody-
it's octopi then?
Because it makes more sense with our language.
I put
We're
the
mostly
water-
Latin-based.
All right, I put the rope in the water again.
All right, you toss the other end in.
Yep.
Daff, it's your turn.
All right. I don't know if I have anything to do. I guess I'll also ready an arrow attack at the water for when we see an octopus.
Toki, you are grappled by this enemy. It's dark. It's murky. Any attack it tries to make against you is going to be at disadvantage. Any attack you make against it is at disadvantage.
Can I try to break free?
Yes, it's going to be a DC 16 athletics or acrobatics check, and I think you have to use your octopus stats. So that'll be a strength or a dex check for you. If you open your octopus character sheet, you should be able to click it. Shift double click on your octopus to open up your sheet.
Oh, got it.
And then just click on strength or dex, whichever one you feel will give you a better chance. Oh my god! This is actually supposed to be a difficult DC, but you too break free. Maybe the ink helps slip you out. Maybe it's just panic and scared. Who knows what? But you have freed yourself
Wow.
from the giant octopus.
And like, is that all I can do now?
No, you can move. You still have an
I
action.
want to like
Move action.
retreat as much as possible, you know?
You can break to the surface. You see your companion standing before you, a rope dangling down into the water.
Is she able to hold on to it or no?
Can I hold
She's
on
got
to the
8
rope?
arms. What do you want to do with them?
I'm gonna just make my way back to my party as much as I can. However
Alright.
much that is.
You can swim on over here, slap your tentacles up onto the ice, maybe wrap around something and begin to pull yourself up. Give me a strength check to see how well you can pull on this ice. I don't know how suction cups work on surfaces with low friction. 8's not going to do it. You're having a hard time like pulling yourself. You're just slipping down the ice. And it's freezing your suckers.
That's octopus sounds.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
No, it's an
Octopus
octopussy sound.
Yeah, awesome.
The other octopus will surface to the top of the water so it can get a look at what's going on.
And as it
allowing
does, Nevitz's attack goes off. 25 to hit.
hit.
6 damage plus 9. 15.
Do you have? There's no one adjacent to it this time.
Oh my
Do you have
god,
advantage on the
Koibu.
attack?
In that case,
Yeah.
only 6, I guess. All right.
All right. And Daff, you also have a bow attack ready, right?
Yes.
Make it.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah. You shoot it as well.
We shoot it, and then we do 11 damage.
Holy shit. Yeah,
Wow.
you do 11 damage. The octopus takes 2 arrows into it, and it submerges again
Blah,
under
blah,
the
blah,
water.
blah, blah, blah.
Nevitz.
What? Oh, it's
Your
my
turn.
turn. I just shot, but it was ready to attack.
Yeah.
Can I grab one of the whatever to try to pull Toki up? I don't know how far up these tentacles are coming.
They're like flailing and slipping and flailing.
Yeah,
on
I try to
top.
like give a big hug to one and to help yank it up a little bit.
Can I
Alright.
like change form now? Can I just
Mhm.
not be an octopus, honest?
Yep, you all have turns in the same order, so you can Nevitz can grab you and start to pull you. You can turn back into a person, and he's holding your arm, and the 2 of you can pull up and return to your normal form.
Wow.
Whoa!
I thought you were a goner, Daff.
Just to be
Me
clear,
too.
as we stand on this cliff, that octopus was defeated because he ran away from us. Correct?
Sure.
It's still in the water.
He pieced out. He was able to attack us here before. He's no longer attacking us.
Let's scuttle a little further from the water, shall we?
Whoa! Are you okay, Toki? Yeah, I'm fine.
Toki, that was
thank you
amazing.
so much.
Oh my God,
guys,
Toki!
Stop it.
I thought Daff was
You
gonna die for sure. You jumped in as a giant octopus. I've never seen something so amazing in my life. Nevitz's
Ow.
eyes are insanely wide because he doesn't normally see Toki do cool stuff. So he's like, he was actually so impressed. That was so cool.
I think you guys all pulled off a great thing. Thank you guys so much. I feel very safe in your hands. I'm glad to call you all my friends.
Aw.
Will I get a raise now?
A raise in arms. High five, buddy. Woo.
Take advantage for that. That was beautiful.
Is
I
this
love
like a
that.
little, like-
or not advantage, inspiration.
Is this like a little cave
Yeah.
thing here?
That's the rocky outcropping. There's
Okay.
like rock covered in ice right here.
Cool.
So this will be high ground.
Are we able to kind of like look around here and search for crystals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can search around, but the ice is pretty hard packed everywhere. It looks like if they've dug here somewhere, it's since been like covered with snow and compacted into ice,
Mhm.
and it's not clear exactly where the spot would be. Do you guys have good digging implements or anything for picking through ice? Does anyone
I
bring
have
a shovel?
knives. I
Maybe daggers and
I have a
stuff.
shovel in my other campaign.
Oh, can you just
Does
bring that over?
does the dwarf have a shovel?
That's racist.
No, it's fine.
Can I
Toki,
just-
do you have a shovel in your character sheet? Lily.
What?
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got like 7 shovels on me from my
Why
last.
don't we
Listen,
take a break
from the
while
last
the party
job.
realizes they didn't bring a shovel to dig up buried treasure? We'll see
Wait,
you guys
I
on
have
the other
one
side of
more
our
wild
break.
shape left. I could turn into an animal.
A
and
bear
then-
and dig. Yeah, we will.
A dog.
We'll catch
would
you
you
guys on
guys
the other side of
do
this break
without me?
once we see what Toki's going to transform into to dig us out of this mess.
One.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Of Dice and Men. You are standing on the ice here. The huge octopus has been defeated.
True.
And how are you going to dig out this area? It's hard packed ice.
I'm gonna use my sword unless Lily wants to transform.
I think we should do it. Nice transform.
What sort of sword do you have?
I have a magic sword.
Ooh.
So I can
That's actually
slash
super
through it.
useful.
Very useful.
Well, more important than the slashing is the sword is less likely to break. While
Less
you're
likely I
digging.
thought it wouldn't break.
Less likely. I mean, you can still break a magic sword. It's not impossible.
Okay.
But it's going to be far less likely to break than a regular sword trying to chip at
Yeah.
ice. It's not meant to do that. The blade is going to snap at some point. A magic sword, though. Is it a one-handed sword? Two-handed sword? What do
It's
you got here?
versatile.
It's a long sword, an arming sword. Wonderful.
Lily, do you want to transform?
So this is like, what kind of surface is this? Just regular.
Ice.
It's ice.
Hard-packed ice.
Hard packed ice.
Toki, I think I might be able to do it.
Okay.
So what Lenny will do is he'll take his sword like this, and he'll like start like chipping it away, like that way. Yeah. Not like you're right. Yeah, you got it.
I got you. I
Is
got
this
you.
a Do you have a spare sword, Lenny, that you...
I don't think it would break this way. Now, if I were like beating it like over the side, maybe. But I think the other way, no. And then I'll like use it to chip, and then I'll use my shield to like dig after I've chipped away like at the ice.
I want to help with my dagger. I'd like to provide some digging.
I think that could hurt your dagger.
I don't use my dagger, so...
If you want to.
Yeah, and the dagger's a shorter blade. You're less likely to get damaging leverage on it somewhere. So you can take turns and rotate, you with your sword and the shield and the dagger. What is everyone else doing? The two of you doing while these guys are chipping away?
Playing patty cake.
I'm on lookout.
You want to
What
put
are you
yourself
doing,
where
Toki?
your lookout position is?
I'd love to, Koibs. Can I like climb on top of this?
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check to scramble up.
Good one, Mr. Mouton.
That's pretty good. You'll be fine. And Toki, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see how they dig.
Okay.
Just gonna observe. You're not gonna play patty cake? Why not?
So as you are digging in the ice, Nevit's on lookout. We'll see the huge octopus begin to surface, and one of its tentacles down here starts to quietly and slowly like slip up the edge and start like feeling around for someone. But I think you're gonna act before it even gets to the top.
Yeah, I will. And as its little tentacle is swarming around, I would like to, one, alert my party, kind of quietly. I don't know if octopods have ears or not. I don't know if they hear me. But I'd be like, Lenny!
Yeah, and then he
And then with
knows.
I have my bow out, and I'm like pointing the arrow at the tentacle.
Lenny readies an attack to chop this thing.
Yeah, can we, all four of us, wait for the tentacle to kind of like get near us, and then all four let go of a ready to attack?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me attacks, everybody. As it gets close and
At
you
advantage?
find someone and you
At
unleash
advantage?
a volley of attacks.
At advantage?
No, regular attack, I'll say, because you might have advantage for prepping. Oh my god, double crits.
15.
But it's a much smaller part of the octopus. That'll hit. Everything hits. Everybody roll your damage.
Oh, I get 2 attacks or just 1?
Not with
Wait.
the readied, just
Okay,
one.
thank you.
So then does that double or something? Does that just...
It already rolled double, 11 and 14.
11 and 4, but
Or
yeah.
11 and 4, yeah.
okay.
Wow, that is a crap ton of damage.
Wait.
Toki didn't
Sever
roll.
the
Good idea, Nevin.
tentacle.
There it
I
is.
wanted to.
I
I
think-
want to. Is this shillelagh? Like this?
Yeah?
Okay,
Oh, you didn't roll attack roll yet? Oh, you did.
I did.
Okay, oh, that's the damage for the shillelagh.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys bludgeon and beat the octopus, and what remains of it slips below the waters. Its one tentacle out there has been clearly cut off and severed, and it will probably be a threat no longer.
If I
He'll
were
remember that.
vegan,
Good
I'd
job,
eat it.
guys.
That's a
I,
real threat.
Go back to digging.
Dig.
All right.
Dig. While we dig, I would like to sing the digging song that the seven dwarfs sing in Snow White.
Let's hear it.
Dig, the whole way through. Go, Lenny, go. Next part. Dig. She's singing. You hear him? It's
Lenny
wild.
is focusing on his
Yeah.
craft.
Lenny's singing. He's
All right.
humming.
So, Lenny, I'm going to want you to make me a saving throw for your blade. Just don't roll a 1 on a d20. Just don't roll a 1. It's going to be fine. You've got
Just a saving,
95% chance.
Saving throw on what?
Just a d20, roll anything other than a 1. You're fine. All right, it's all fine. You guys can manage to chip away the ice, and it's a good thing
Wait,
that you
what
told
was-
the ship to wait a full day.
What was he rolling
because-
for, Koibu?
To
To
see if
fuck
his
my
sword
sword
breaks, because it's an awkward angle. Maybe not an awkward angle, but there's the opportunity for you to like do something wrong and snap a sword blade when it digs into the ice really hard.
Wow.
It's unlikely, especially for magic sword, but you're fine. And it's going to take you a while, a couple of hours, to excavate the area around here enough to find a buried chest. You can chip it out of the ice, pull it out, and
Nevitz, I have found my treasure. It is mine because I found it.
Good one, Lenny. Okay, I hop off the thing and then come down, and then what are we digging out?
it's a treasure chest.
I plop it
closed.
open.
Yeah,
You
what?
plop it open and it explodes. There's a fire
You
trap
wish.
spell on it.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, well I have a
The
dexterity check
trap-
against that.
Yes, you do. There's an explosion of a 5-foot radius from the spell's center. All creatures within the area must roll saving throws versus spell. Oops, it's the wrong spells
2E,
page.
brother.
That's a 2E one. Hold on. What's the 5e
2E.
fire trap like?
Doesn't exist.
It
We're
must.
fine.
Where is it going to be? Is there really not a 5e fire trap spell? There is. We're going to make one. Everyone give me dexterity saves.
Wait, they wouldn't be near me because I was the maybe Katerino, but the others were on lookout and they weren't near me. So
Everyone was
Katerino,
near you except for Nevitz, who was at the top. But he did come down and move his character down. So
Whoa.
everyone make me dexterity saves.
Ruh-roh.
Mine's an advantage. I got
Uh-oh.
a 13.
That's going to be... 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. Lenny has advantage.
I got a 13.
Kate passes. Everybody else is going to take a little bit of damage. Kate, you're going
It's
to
not
take half
much.
of whatever I tell you.
Epic.
14 damage across the board, except for Kate, who takes 7.
Wait, did you
I
say I
was-
had
I would've
advantage
been
for some
knocked out.
reason? Did you say I had
Nope.
advantage?
No, Lenny has advantage.
Oh, what a loser. Just kidding. I'm sorry,
The-
I love you, Lenny.
Box explodes, dealing damage to all of you, but you manage to survive. And now the chest can be easily opened.
I open
And
it.
inside are the crystals you're looking for. A whole cache of them.
Just that? She wouldn't have
Yeah.
buried anything else with it. Wow, she's
cache of
really
crystals.
one dumb pirate, isn't she, Nevitz?
She seems to be, Lenny. Is that how many crystals are in there, Lenny?
At least 100.
Are there?
There are some large ones and some small ones. They're all in pretty good shape. There's maybe 12 total, some of them ranging about this size and some of them about this size.
Oh, okay.
100 debits.
But it's not just like 3 or 4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good job, guys. We found the crystals. I'm proud of all of you. Lenny, do you think you can carry the chest back to the boat?
Yes, I love chests.
Lenny can carry the chest.
Now I know that.
All right.
Lenny
Hold on.
loves-
Toki or Daff, if we
Yes.
close this chest and open it again, is it going to explode once more? Does the trap re-trigger over and over again?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know.
Nevis, I can just put them in my backpack. We don't need the chest.
Okay, fine. do it.
Probably less conspicuous. You taught me that word.
And I put it in my backpack.
Aww.
Okay, he loads the crystals into his. Yeah.
Okay.
How much does it weigh?
Probably
15?
30 pounds. It's a lot of them. They're heavy. They're dense.
Yep.
And you can hike back to the point where the northernmost point. You can see the ship bobbing out at sea. The little sloop that brought you here, dinghy that brought you here is gone, but it'll be back tomorrow to pick you up. So it's time to make camp
Awesome.
in the frozen wastes.
We're camping out.
All right. It is
I have a
a
tinderbox.
cold and chilly night. There's not really a lot of wood here.
Can we
to
do
burn.
people use octopus tentacles? Like, if we take that, can we sell it? Does
Maybe if you went to like a fish market and sold it for food.
Instead of us leaving this area,
Instead of us walking down to the beach, he was going to meet us here at this most northern point anyway. Can't we just climb down on my rope
well, yeah,
and we
but
just leave it?
we don't want to just go right into the water, Lenny. We need to wait for the dinghy to come back.
Yes, we just stay here for the night, and then when the dinghy comes, we climb down into the boat.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we might as well. Try
This
to
seems
find
like the safest spot.
find a place that's slightly buried or out of vision, and then we can camp for the night, guys.
All right.
Okay,
Guys,
sounds good.
camp.
we'll move more towards like the
Camp.
middle. Thing.
Aw. Family bonding.
Can I get Constitution saving throws from everybody in the party?
It's a little
Why?
chilly. It's a little chilly in here.
Just roll the dice, man.
I got a
Have I not
25.
earned your trust yet?
No.
don't
God
know.
damn it, Koibu.
These are terrible. Wow, a 3? All right. It is a cold night, and you guys do not have enough cold weather gear. For the next day, anyone who rolled less than a 10 is going to be at disadvantage for anything and everything that they do. Because you are chilled to the bone.
What if we all cuddle up?
You do not have cold weather gear. Cuddling up is not going to be enough either.
What if
the
Lily turns
penguins
into a
well
giant
below
bear
freezing.
and we all sleep on her tummy?
Yeah, what if then?
Honestly,
That would probably work.
I turn into a giant polar bear. The polar
She's
bear.
fine as a giant bear or a giant polar bear. And
And
maybe
could she-
you guys can get advantage on your saves if you're next to her. But that's still going to cause most of you to fail. Or some
Oh,
of you to
no,
fail.
I'd be good.
I'd be good.
I don't think 3 people can. You're going to have to pick 2.
A
but you have to
big
pick
bear?
2 before you rolled your saves.
Well,
I don't care.
okay,
Give us
okay.
the chili debuff. Let's go to the next day, Koibu.
I don't want.
No,
I want
wait,
it.
Thank you.
Fuck it.
Okay.
I want to roll some hit dice.
Do you get a disadvantage on hit dice?
No. No.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Should be enough to bring me to full.
So,
Yeah, 52 should.
Next day, the dinghy rows out to you. You're all huddling around,
Mhm.
shivering a little bit. Lenny seems sort of fine. He's used to the outlands. He's used to being poorly clothed and.
You mean Lily? Toki?
Didn't you?
I rolled a
roll-
7.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Lily's fine. She's a dwarf. She's hardy to the core.
Yeah.
And the dinghy rolls up.
She's got a lot of extra calories there to burn for warmth. So,
Wow.
Dingy rose up. You were saying?
We
The dinghy
climbed
rows
down.
up. You're gonna have to tie the rope to something and leave it behind, but that's okay because it's been a tattered and broken rope, and you only got
It's
a few
rope.
feet of it left.
I go down first.
Cool.
Katerino, did you want to use any hit dice while we were sleeping?
Yeah, I would love to actually.
Maybe regenerate some HP.
Regen.
And then Lily
Toki, too?
Yeah, Toki. Okay, good
You
job.
guys successfully scale the cliffs down into the dinghy and can row back to the ship where there are warm-ish quarters that you can warm up in and eventually head right back home. Head right back to Pernissus.
Wait.
The money has been paid.
We want them to take us to Bondundasir.
Yeah, that's fine. They'll take you there. But when you get back to the boat and you're hauling the stuff up, it's clear that your backpack is much more full than it was when you left. And one of the guys on the ship that's helping you climb up the side of it asks you point blank, "Hey, what's in your pack? What'd you get off that island?"
Who does he ask?
Lenny.
Ice.
Ice?
Yes. I think we put them in beverage.
Nice.
Big chunks of
Give me-
ice would actually be hard to find in other parts of the world, right? It's not like they
It
have
would be.
refrigerators
Lenny-
or freezers.
Give me a deception check, Lenny, because you're
I think
lying
he's
to
being
him.
pretty honest. I don't know if he's lying, but I
You're
will.
definitely lying, but also do it at advantage because you're kind of dumb
Okay, I
and
got
your
an 8.
story's sort of believable, but that still doesn't work. He looks at you and you can see the distrust in his face. He doesn't question you and doesn't push the issue, but he is
I wish he did.
suspicious.
I'd fuck him up.
Ice.
All right, you guys sail back to Bondundasir 3 days later, arriving safe and sound. What would you like to do?
We need to get our cold weather gear that we had to have left it with somebody like that we knew. It's been a month. Either way, if not, we can go buy our cold weather gear that we had and travel back to the Cinder Spring.
Travel back to the... Oh, yeah, where the wizard is. The Cinder Spring, yeah. Okay.
Haha. Gotcha, Gasm.
Uh-huh.
The Time Wizard.
Yeah, I think that's all we're doing right now, right?
Yep.
Excellent. All right, back in Bondundasir, time to travel back to Mr. Wizard. You've been here before, so I
Wait.
don't know if you guys are going to need a guide or not this time.
No, we don't need a guide. I want to get some shit, okay?
Okay.
150 feet of hempen rope. Rope is good.
Excellent.
Very good idea.
I want a donkey.
No,
We need
we're
all
not
of
doing
our-
that dumb shit. We don't need a donkey. I just want 150 feet of rope, okay?
Lenny is devastated.
Lenny,
You
we don't want to bring.
just told this man no.
We don't want to bring a donkey into the
Nevitz,
into the snow,
tired of-
Lenny. It'll die. We don't want to have that
my
happen.
feet hurt. I'm
Donkeys.
tired of carrying everything
Well,
all the time.
Lenny, but imagine how much
You
stronger
make
you're
me
getting.
carry 30 pounds of crystal. I
Well-
had 10 a few days ago. I'm tired every night.
Lenny, we,
I want to go. Wait, where are we right now? We're just in the town, right?
Yeah, you're just in town.
Okay, I want to go to a local baking shop and try to get some like nice snacks, some really nice snacks for Lenny on the way, so that he can eat. That'll
You know
make
what
him
they have in Bondundasir that they don't have in any other town you've been in?
where Koibu. Where?
There is a special chef here. His name is Pierre, and he makes eclairs. Eclairs are not known in any other town you've ever visited. You've never seen a delectable treat like this. Pastry stuffed with cream with some sort of frosting or whipped cream on top. Ugh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sneak away from the party, purchase some eclairs, so that whenever Lenny complains, I can give him an eclair. Shut him up, nice.
I'd like to grub score test it. I'm curious.
Yeah, give me a grub skill check at advantage.
Okay, I have /roll 1d20 plus 14. /roll 2d20 plus 14 should be fine. Oh,
Woo!
this is
Yes, that's
a delectable
natural
treat.
20. 34. It's the best pastry you've ever had in your entire life. The chocolate and the vanilla blend so well, and the creamy with like the slightly crunchy outside sort of like melts and mixes in your mouth in ways that your tongue never knew could exist.
Oh my, Daff. I asked for raise and you give me this. You are truly too kind.
Of
This
course,
is the
Lenny.
best treat ever.
There are more where that came from, buddy.
I will
Keep
keep
doing great
hauling.
work.
Yes.
Awesome. Problem solved, boys.
150 feet of rope. Did you want like thin rope or thick rope? Like a regular rope for doing things, or like climbing ropes? We've sort of
Thick.
been waffling back and forth. Thick
Destiny.
rope?
I want. What were the two choices of rope? I'm sorry.
Thick or thin?
Thick and thin. You know, thin rope would be like a cord yay big. Thick rope would be 3 of them braided together in like a nice, heavy, thick.
What are some appreciable differences between this? What's
Do you want shitty rope or do you want good rope? Thick is good.
well, I'm asking, why the fuck would I want shitty rope? If somebody said, do you want shitty something or do you want the good something? Well, why the fuck would I want the shitty something? So what I'm
Thin
asking is, like,
rope
does thin rope give you different uses versus long rope? That's what I'm asking. Or thicker rope, yeah.
Thin rope is going to be lighter, but it's not going to be able to support as much weight. It's also not going to be able, or it's going to be able to tie up things a little smaller, a little bit easier. Like if you're using thick rope to bind hands, there's going to be a little bit more wiggle room. But at the same time, thick rope is going to be, you know, if you want to tie a bear to a tree, thick rope is what you're going to want to work with.
Pulling people up cliffs and stuff, thick rope is what we're going to be doing, right?
One person at a time, you could use thin rope for. But if you want to pull like multiple people at once, you're probably going to want thick rope. Or silk, which is more expensive, but has the strength of thick, but the weight of thin.
Okay, hold on. I want, for future bullshit, I need to know this. Tell me your rope tolerances for thick and thin. What weights are we?
Oh, God.
I want the weights now, because now you're making
Pound
me.
weight?
Yeah. What can a
All
thin
right,
rope
all right.
support? What can a thick rope support?
A thin rope, a thin hempen rope, can support 200 pounds.
Okay.
A thick rope can support probably about 600 pounds. And a silk rope, it has the weight of thin, but can support the strength of thick.
Oh wait, what? How much does silk rope cost?
Fuck ton more. Silk rope is 2,000 copper for 50 feet, while thin is 100 and thick is 300.
Holy shit.
Christ.
Way more expensive.
Lenny, how strong are you feeling right now? I want to get 100 feet of thick and thin rope.
Oh my god. Yeah, how much?
Yeah, weigh him down, saddle him up, giddy on up, Lenny. We don't need a meal. We got one right here.
All right. So you got 100 feet of thin, 100 feet of thick. So that's going to be 600 plus 200. That's going to be 800 copper.
8 gold.
Yeah. All right. And you got that shit on your sheet?
I need to know how much it weighs, sorry.
Good question. Thick rope is going to be 24 pounds for 50 feet, so that's going to be 48 pounds for 100.
What?
And thin rope is 8 pounds for 50 feet, and that's going to be 16 pounds for 100. Thick rope is just 3 strands of thin rope braided
All right.
together.
We need a goddamn donkey.
Wait. Lenny, how much can you carry? How much are you comfortable carrying? What's up?
I'm encumbered.
Oh, that's fine. We're traveling encumbered. I'm already encumbered as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, I'm already encumbered too. Yeah, it's all good.
I would like to get another bag. I want it to be like a nice small. I want it to be like a nice. Actually, I want a belt. Lenny needs a belt, and on the belt, Lenny's gonna have his rope. So, I need it made specifically for me. I need it to be a quick release belt where I click a button and it falls off, and I'm gonna trade him my pearl.
Lenny the
All right.
Batman. Wait, you have our pearl?
She gave me one.
How many pearls did we get?
You got 2.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're giving 100 gold for a belt.
Wow, Lenny doesn't know.
No, wait,
You
don't
don't think
do
Lenny
that.
would like talk to the party instead of just wandering around town and?
No, you're making him fucking carry shit, so Lenny is gonna go get what he wants.
Wait,
He wants a
but
goddamn belt.
Lenny was happy with the eclair.
Yeah,
Lenny,
until he got 200 fucking feet of rope and is now massively encumbered.
No,
It's a long
not
road to
massively
be carried.
encumbered. Just encumbered.
I think we should not. I think as a party we would not let him go shopping alone. We know he's stupid.
Definitely not.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, hell no. We're not.
Lenny, you're one of those
Especially, I know I
constant
gave you a
supervision.
pearl. I know I gave you that pearl. Okay, you think that's
Nevitz.
just for you to hold on to? Okay,
Nevitz, will you go
that's not for you to
shopping with
spend.
me?
Let's be clear.
Yeah, Nevitz, what would you like to buy?
I need something quick release to get rid of these ropes if I need to get out in a pinch. Maybe you come with me and get me a belt or a.
Yeah,
nice
let's go
backpack.
shop around and see what they have, Lenny.
Okay.
What do we find, Corey?
You want a quick release belt where you push a button and the belt is undone.
Either that or like a yeah, that's
You
my
realize
goal.
we don't use these in the real world for a reason, right? You're gonna bump into something and your pants are gonna fall down.
Give it biometrics, thumbprint recognition. How much does
Thumbprint.
it cost?
Just tell me the price. Okay, give me. I need another backpack. Okay, I need a drawstring backpack that I can just plop off.
There you go. All right, you can get just a big sack, like a big burlap sack that you just shove a bunch of rope in, and you toss over your shoulder.
That's good.
Great. Your burlap sack weighs half a pound.
That's good. Oh, we'll just call it.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, time for the trek back to Atreya, back to Cinder Springs, back to the wizard over there in the tower. And let's just make some quick encounter checks along the way.
Are you happy that we all got our gear back? We got a tent. We got all of our gear, our climbing gear, and everything.
Did you leave it here?
I'm pretty sure we did, but it's been a month.
Where did you
'Cause
leave
I
it
don't-
in Bondundasir?
I don't think we just like threw away all of the gear.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you
I
stored
feel
it
like it
somewhere.
was somewhere.
All right,
yeah.
you have it back. That's fine. Whatever.
Wow, good one. Who's
That's
adding it to their
really
character
good.
sheet so we actually have it and we don't just say we have it?
I will have it. I'm just encumbered, very encumbered.
Good.
Just know that.
All right. You guys can trek through here. It's going to be many hexes and many days, but there are no encounters. It's just chilly wind blowing in your face, and yeah, you can march through the Frostlands no problem. You climb up over the hills that make up Cinder Spring, and the tower's invisible from a distance, so you kind of have to just walk into the zone where you can see it. You do spot one of those rolling snowmen as you get close to the area where you think the tower is going to be, but it doesn't seem aggressive to you this time.
Of course not, because our sorcerer
We're
friend is
buddies
watching
now.
us.
Because I'm his homie.
I like this this nice wintry setting.
Yeah. Can we just walk right on up to his tower?
Yeah. You can walk up to the tower. The snow guards on the front door make no movement towards you as you approach. You can see the window that you guys climbed in before has been adjusted and fixed. Now there are bars over all the windows now. The neighborhood is kind of going to hell.
We need some broken windows policing over here. We'll take care of it.
and you arrive back at the tower. The front doors are shut. The 2 snowman guards are on either side. There's no sign of the wizard within.
I smack the doors as hard as I can.
Ha! I smacked the door.
Yeah.
Like ice. That was a joke.
Got it.
What was the joke there again? I don't know.
Oh god.
He said, I smacked the door. And it's like, ice smacked the door. Like ice, you know? Like,
Like
'cause
ice
we're-
was
Make
silent.
fun
We're
of
not-
how I speak.
Because we're in a no, because we're in a wintry area
Yeah,
with
like
ice.
Okay, we open the knock on the door.
You knock on the door.
Knock knock.
And a voice calls out from the other side. Who goes there?
Nevitz the wizard.
Come now, wizard. We know that you scry. It's scrying, right? It's to see shit in the.
Yes.
Of course, you know who's here. Let us in. We have your crystals.
The door opens, and on the other side stands Cabot Moore with his parrot.
I eye the parrot.
It
Does
looks
he got the
at
ring
you.
on?
I
Hell yeah.
knows the parrot.
Jesus. Can we I guess can we go in?
I show him the crystals.
His eyes glitter, and
I think
he
it's more than
opens
he
the door.
actually wanted, right?
Yeah, it's a little more than he wanted. He opens the door and motions you in. Enter, enter, my friends. And the parrot goes, enter, enter, come on in.
We
All right,
enter.
we walk in, we enter. We're in.
Well, I am so pleased to see you've recovered all the crystals intact, he says, rubbing his hands together greedily. May
Yes.
I see one? Just to make sure it's the right thing, of course.
Give him a
Yes,
small
of
one.
course.
Sure. He will hold it and pull out one of those little gem viewing glasses, hold it to his eye, and hold the crystal up to a lantern on the wall, gazing through it and murmur to himself a few moments, and then lowers it and says, wonderful. Now, the terms of our agreement, are we still abiding by them?
Well, my friend, we actually did run into we did have to pay 140 gold pieces for a boat to get your crystals.
Are you going to nickel and dime me here?
Well, I'm afraid we wouldn't be in business if we didn't, my friend.
Continue.
What were the terms of our agreement, Koibu?
We were gonna get a bunch of fucking potions.
A
Is that it?
bunch of potions.
8 magic
No.
potions and
No
a magic
gold.
dagger.
8 magic potions and a magic dagger.
Since
we
we,
wanted
had
even
to,
10.
Yeah, I think 140 gold is quite steep, and we also had to go through much trouble to get. I actually almost lost my life. Well, fun story for later, but I think it would be fair to round it up to an even 10 potions instead of our 8 that we agreed to.
Well, you did bring back more crystals than I expected, so
I'll show him
a
one of the
deal is a
huge
deal.
ones.
Done. And he reaches out a hand to shake yours, Daff.
Okay, sure.
I reach
Alright.
to touch the bird.
The bird kind of like starts flapping its wings as you get a little close, and the wizard turns his shoulders to put the bird on the shoulder away from you a little bit.
Fuck him. Got it.
Did we remember
Wonderful.
why he wanted these crystals? Just for collection or what?
He does time bending, weird other dimension shit.
Should have kept one for ourselves.
While we're here, and while we're trading and sharing knowledge and goods with one another, could we ask you if you've ever heard of something called the Orb of Winter?
I have, yes. It's a fabled relic, an artifact, in fact. It creates a zone of cold in a large diameter around the orb when activated, changes the weather patterns, causes snow to fall where there is none before.
Do you happen to know a location of any such orb by chance?
There are rumors that on the other side of the sea, over on the continent known as Solemn, in the Devouring Marsh, that there has been an unusual winter for many years now. the otherwise tropical marsh has been somewhat frozen over. I suspect such a thing might exist there. Then again, this land is also snowy when no nearby lands are, so maybe it's some other effect.
So you don't really know anything about the Orb of Winter?
It's one of those things that you read about in school. One of those ancient artifacts of old with great power that everyone likes to fantasize about.
Is there an insight check to see if this guy's lying? Am I able to pull one of those?
Absolutely. Please make an insight check.
Can I
Seems
make
to be
an
telling the
insight?
truth.
Am I
Why don't we
allowed?
make one off the party sheet if everyone's going to make an insight check?
Okay.
Yeah. Why would he lie to you about this stuff?
Because we
You
are
already rolled
very
2.
good.
All
You rolled
yeah,
twice.
no,
Destiny
it's
rolled
okay.
1 and you rolled 1. That's our
So
advantage.
earlier, to refresh for the audience, we did do a detect object in here, and we did find there was an orb of similar characteristic in the basement as to what we were looking
But-
for, right?
Then we ended up seeing in his thing that he had like
A crystal
This-
ball.
that was what we would assume looked like an Orb of Winter, but was not an Orb of Winter. So we got baited, basically.
I will whisper to Nevitz. Nevitz.
Wait a second.
We
Wait,
have-
hold on. Wait, I'm so sorry. Real quick. I'm so sorry. If I would have rolled a 12, or I'm sorry, if I would have rolled a 13, would that have been meaningfully different? Whenever I make
I can't tell you that answer.
whenever
without
I
you
make
having rolled it.
an insight check, if I roll 7 or lower, I think that I'm allowed to make that roll an 8. And when I look at my insight, I don't know how to check.
Yeah, because you have +5 to insight, so that would be a natural 13.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so your insight's actually 13, not 9.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know how to I don't know if I can change that on my sheet or anything. I just know I have it here for to see it.
No, this is the right way to go about it. Yeah.
Okay.
This is he even with the 13, he seems to be on the up and up. He's doing like the eyes going up and like recalling information from times back. It's not like an easy answer that he's got prepared. It's one of those like, yes, there is such a thing as it. He seems genuine and honest about his
Okay.
discussion.
So-
And it seems like it's a recalled information from long ago.
And he gave us information about a place across the sea. Does your bigger map show that, or is this like in a whole other world?
Solemn is a different continent. It is far, far across the sea.
And that we don't
It would be
interact
a
with that?
long sea voyage to go there. We can go there if you want, but it is far away.
How-
And you might want to do some recon on what's going on over there, because it's not really a happy place right now. It's sort of a big war.
Okay.
I will whisper to Nevitz. So, we have our portal with us. Do you want to talk to him about that at all?
I think we best leave that to ourselves right now, Lenny. Okay, well, I mean, we've made our trade. We need to get 10 potions, I guess, and then I think our business here is done for now. What do you think?
Well, maybe we can. Do we need a rest before we go looking for the orb again?
Well, it sounds as though the orb isn't here. The collector that asked us to retrieve the orb here was pretty insistent that it would be here, but we need to return and tell him that he was mistaken. And then...
Well, it's probably. Oh, right. They probably did think it was.
Is this like a conversation pulled to the side and hushed?
No, he
tone?
can
Yeah.
hear
Is
us.
this-
Oh, yeah, sure. Is this the exact location that they said that would be? I suppose it is, right? Okay. Well, I guess we can't do anything else then.
Excellent.
Maybe we can do a little more searching around. Maybe there was an area nearby that we didn't see.
Well, if there was an item of that much magical potential around here, I imagine our friend here, Cabot Moore, probably have found it by now, if he lives out here.
I'm an elementalist. If there was an orb of winter here, I would be trying to get my hands on it.
What other magical effects could be causing the snowfall around here?
I don't know. That's why I came here, to study it, to hope to tap into it somehow. I'm been here a long time, and I still have yet to figure it out. The best I can see is divine intervention for some godforsaken reason.
Okay. Well, what potions did we agree upon? Which potions we would receive?
We didn't. He's going to give you some stuff that he's got lying around because these are difficult to make. They take a long time, and they have expensive components. So we can maybe do a little bit of trading back and forth.
Okay. What kind of potions does he have laying around?
He's got arcane potions, so he's going to offer you 2 potions of gaseous form. Just make these on the list.
That was some good shit.
Okay. I'll just write these for now on my sheet. Okay.
2 potions of protection from magic.
Okay.
1 potion of pain suppression.
Okay.
1 grease potion.
Okay.
1 sleeping potion.
Okay.
That's 10, and this is what? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 3 more.
Okay.
No, he doesn't have any of those. A potion of infravision.
Okay.
And 2 potions of neutralize poison, which will neutralize any poison in your system.
Don't we not want those?
What do you mean?
Because we already have the amulet.
Well, that's poison, not disease.
Oh, got it. Yep.
What is a protection? Yeah, so I guess I would ask him. Talk me through some of these. What does a gaseous form potion do?
For a period of about an hour, you will transform into mist, and you will be able to move as mist, although quite slowly. Just like a gentle mist blowing through the air. Movement speed 5.
Okay.
That said, you can pass through anything as small as you can pass through the keyhole of a door or through bars as needed. One thing to note with this is that the duration is set, and you cannot end it early by will.
Okay. And then when you take form again, how does that work? What if you're in a container that
solidify?
What if you're in a container that can't contain you, for instance?
That is a dangerous situation to be in. I would recommend avoiding it. The exact effects will depend on a great many things. If you were in a ceramic vase, you would probably break out of it.
But if you were in a locked
trapped...
chest, and half of you had gassed in through the keyhole, I imagine you'd end up decapitated or something of the sort.
I have not run that experiment. I have just avoided that situation.
When you
Some fates are not worth checking out.
Sure. When you describe us as gaseous, what kind of gas? Would we be perceptible to other people?
You would be a mist, a thin mist. At nighttime, almost unnoticeable. In any other form of natural mist or fog, completely unnoticeable. In broad daylight, it might be conspicuous. Probably be conspicuous.
Okay. A somewhat silly question, but you wouldn't have to worry about somebody breathing you in and appearing inside one's body or something of the sort, right?
No, your volume will be far too great for someone to inhale all of you. Maybe perhaps a dragon or a whale.
Okay. If you take the form of a gas underneath water, would you rise to the surface quite quickly, or would you remain submerged?
Ooh, that's quite clever. Gases should float, but mist is water suspended in air. The question is, are you just the bits of mist, or are you the air in between the mist as well?
Question for a wizard, I would imagine.
He will make an Arcana check. And fail it miserably, oh my god. I have never considered this application. Have you considered a career in magic? You have the mind for a wizard.
I don't do all the magical stuff. I'm just a man who likes tools.
These are the questions that probe at the very natures of reality.
Okay. What does the protect from magic potion do?
He says in game terms that it gives you advantage on all saves against magical effects, and all magical effects are halved, duration, magnitude, etc.
Does this include friendly magical effects such as healing?
All magical effects.
Okay, understood. Let's see. And then we have pain suppression. What does that mean?
The user will no longer feel any pain. They will no longer know how much damage they take, and instead the DM will track it, but they no longer suffer any effects of distraction from pain. For example, if you were under the effect of a heat metal spell, you would not suffer the associated combat penalties. An attack that hits you that might otherwise break your concentration when you are concentrating on a spell would not break your concentration either. Furthermore, if you reach 0 hit points, you do not automatically fall oh wait, this might just be a 2nd edition ruling. When you reach 0 HP, you don't fall unconscious. Instead, you make a con check with a penalty of your current HP. If you pass, you remain conscious. For example, Jody takes a blow that brings her to -2. She makes a con check with -2 penalty and passes. Next round, she takes another blow that brings her to -8. She makes another con check, this time at -8, so forth and so on. In 2nd edition, you die at -10. In 5th edition, that sort of doesn't work.
Yeah, gotcha.
So I guess we'll just let you go to -10, and then you'll just hard fall unconscious at -10.
Okay, just to check, we die at -10 HP?
That's 2nd edition.
2nd
only.
edition.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. In this edition, it's half your max HP if it brings you
It's-
less than...
Yeah, your full negative max HP.
Oh, so if I'm at 40 HP, somebody would have to do an 80 damage attack to kill me outright.
If you're at 40 HP and you jump off a 100-foot tower, you're going to be fine. Like, you'll be at 0 and making death saving throws, but you'll be okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so pain suppression. I imagine only physical pain, not emotional pain. We have a
Correct.
potion of grease. What does that mean?
You throw it onto a surface, and it'll readily absorb this magical grease into the surface. Anything other than glass will absorb this, coating it and reducing the friction coefficient to just slightly above 0. If you spread it over a 1 square foot area, it'll be affected for 100 minutes. If you spread it over 100 square foot area, it'll be affected for 1 minute.
Is the grease noticeable to another party, or is it an invisible type of grease?
It is absorbed into the surface. It is not visible. Magical beings will detect it. A Gem of True Seeing will detect it. A Detect Magic spell may notice it if there are no other magical effects in the area.
Okay. This is reduces friction to 0.
Near
Theoretically.
to 0, not quite 0.
Okay, well, because what I'm asking is theoretically, a knife coated in this magical grease, will it be unable to stab somebody? Like you would stab them, it would just kind of like slip to the side, basically?
Maybe if you hit at a poor angle, but the very tip of the knife is still quite strong, and it might push in and then slip around. Probably not. You could probably still stab someone with a greased blade.
Oh, let's try it.
Okay. Then
These
we have
potions are expensive and difficult to make. Please.
and then we
do
have
not waste them.
a potion of sleeping, which I imagine you... How does this work?
It puts the user into a coma for a long time.
A long time. A matter of hours,
Yes.
weeks, years?
Let's say 7 to 27 days.
7 to 27 days. Okay.
7 to 25 days. I'm
So
sorry.
let's not mix up these potions, okay?
Yeah. 7
They
to-
don't have
be
to be
careful.
willing to drink it, right?
Well, I think...
Anyone that drinks it. Do be very careful, though, because it does not suspend your animation. And if you do not have a medical doctor there or someone trained in healing, the consumer will probably die of dehydration.
Okay. And then the final 2 potions were neutralize poison. I imagine you drink these and any poison in your system is neutralized.
Yes.
Simple. Okay.
Why would we ever want to put someone in a coma?
It's a
And
number of reasons.
infravision. Don't forget the infravision.
Oh, I already have one of
So-
those. I just added that to my other one, yeah.
Are these the only ones you have readily available?
I could switch out one of these for a potion of spider climbing if you would like.
Oh, I have one spider climbing potion already. That would be fun. I can't think of anything that we would use I mean, all of these could have uses.
They're fantastic.
The pain suppression one seems...
Yes, I don't have much need for those. I created them out of curiosity, and now they're just sitting on my shelf collecting dust.
How about we trade out this potion of pain suppression for another one, or for a potion of spider climbing?
Done.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm deleting that.
Are you sure we don't want pain suppression? Wouldn't that be pretty useful?
Well, unless either of you need to concentrate on a spell. I don't know. It seems pretty niche.
Okay, sure.
Seems very useful for a wizard, but
No. And then I believe we are owed a magic dagger, and then we should be on our way.
Yes. And he produces the magic dagger from his belt. It is a silver dagger with a platinum pommel, or not pommel, a crossguard, a handle wrapped in shark skin, and a emerald at the base of it.
Whoa.
It is a +2 dagger.
Okay. Who normally, is there anybody but me that regularly fights with a dagger?
Nope, all yours.
Okay, cool. Do you want to add that to my sheet, or I don't know how you want to enter that?
Yeah, I can add it to your sheet for you.
Okay. Do we have anything else that we need here then, or are we good to go?
we probably need to stay the night.
When a dagger is +2, does that mean it's just +2 to hit?
And damage.
And damage. Okay. Still quite a bit worse in damage.
It'll be
quite a bit
the
worse than my
same
rapier,
damage
right?
as your rapier.
Okay.
But it'll be +2 to hit instead of your rapier.
Wait, it's the same damage as my rapier?
D4 and D8 are D4 averages to 2.5 points, and D8 averages to 4.5 points. So on average, it'll do rapier damage, but then it'll just have a bonus of 2 to hit
Oh, gotcha.
over your rapier. The upper limit and lower limit will be squished, but the average will be about the same.
Okay, real quick, for my attack on my rapier, my sneak attack, that's not a bonus action, right? The sneak attack is just a... And then what is a penalty for dual wielding? If I attack someone with my rapier and then use a dagger in an offhand, do I get a disadvantage?
Sneak attack just happens. I don't think that's a bonus attack.
No,
It's
okay,
not.
yeah. So for double hitting somebody, for using like a dagger in my offhand, is that like...
You do not get your stat modifier to the damage. So your offhand will just do like D4 plus magic damage, not the +5 from your dex, unless you take the dual wielding feat.
Okay, cool. Just checking. So if I'm close enough to somebody, there's no reason not to be hitting with both weapons, right?
It's a bonus action to wield the offhand.
Okay. Well, assuming I'm not using a bonus action then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Anybody else? Any questions? Do you have any other Cabot more? Are there any other jobs or anything that you need done regularly, or?
Not at this time. No, not unless you can, summon creatures from another dimension.
That would be quite the feat, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If we keep an eye open for a device like that, what would you be willing to trade for it?
Interdimensional travel? Summoning creatures from another dimension? Oh, I don't know. I mean, the sky's the limit, I suppose. It's my area of expertise. I would trade very favorably for such a thing, but you'll never find such things. They're incredibly difficult to come by. Only the greatest wizards can do something like that. Maybe some small ones can conjure small things. I'm not interested in the small beans.
We could find one if we wanted to.
No, you couldn't. Don't be ridiculous.
Well,
Yes,
I
yes,
appreciate your...
The chances of us finding one are quite low. However, the reason why we're looking for the Orb of Winter is because we were sent by, I can't reveal exactly who, but an incredibly wealthy collector of rare and magical items. So it's possible that somewhere, either in his possession or in the possession of another collector that he regularly trades with, we might be able to procure one of these portals. Now, if it's as rare as you say, maybe that's out of his reach. But if it is something he's able to get, I was just curious what you could offer us for access to that kind of portal.
If you have a collector who has a portal to another dimension, then for the sake of all the world, you must get rid of it from his hands. Collectors of magical items are some of the most dangerous people in the world because they do not know the powers with which they mess. They will accidentally destroy the world or destroy a continent or summon a Balrog or a demon of some sorts. If you know of a collector who has anything that can summon monsters from another dimension, by all means, please get it out of their hands for the safety of us all.
I bet your bird we could find one.
My bird?
Yes.
The bird looks to him and cocks its head to the side very uncomfortably. And the wizard says, well,
You scared?
I would happily trade my bird
If we
for an
found one.
interdimensional portal. Yes.
No, we wouldn't give you the portal, but if we had one, then I get your bird.
No.
Well,
No.
I think
You said it was impossible to find your portal, so you're scared?
He just turns away from you and looks back to Nevitz,
Okay.
ignoring you.
Yeah.
yeah, we appreciate the trade. I'm sure we'll be back to this
Yeah.
area at some point. Maybe we can inquire for further jobs, but I mean, Daff, unless you think there's anything else for us to do here, I think we could head back to Bondundasir, go back to our collector, and then figure out what we want to do from there.
I think we're done here. What was that?
Don't forget, tell no one about this place, please. I don't want to have to move again.
Of course.
Very difficult.
I feel like it's a massive mistake not to talk to him
Wait,
about it.
when he says, well, we can talk about this as soon as we leave. When he says move again, my ears, I think halflings' ears do things, right? Do they? My eyes.
ears.
Sure. My ears perk. Again, well, where did you move from originally?
I originally hail from the north of Drekis, near Ralwick.
The north of Drekis near Ralwick. Okay.
Yes.
Do we know anything about these places, Koibu?
Ralwick is a big, open, flat plain. There's a fortified town, Ralwick, surrounded by this big grasslands. There's really not much out there. It's sort of like, the Asian steppes.
Okay. All right, cool. Can we just make our way back then, or are we good to leave?
That's
Wouldn't
fine.
it be
Yeah, you can leave.
late-ish? Can we stay here for the night?
Oh, we could stay for the night, I guess. Yeah.
I suppose I could put you up for the night. Yes, there are a few guest chambers.
Yes,
I'll
we've been
show
in
you
them.
to.
Yeah.
Okay. And he will summon a couple of guards to keep watch on your doors as well. Just so that no one's slipping out in the middle of the night and going anywhere.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Cool. You guys can rest the night and head back to Bondundasir the next day. There'll be a few days of travel, and why don't we take
Well, I think
our
yeah.
final break right here, and when we get back to Bondundasir, we'll figure it all out.
Cool.
Yeehaw.
Catch you guys on the other side of the break.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Of Dice and Men. The party is in the Wizard's Tower, and I believe you're just peacing out. Are you going to stick around and do you have any more questions for him?
We had a big talk amongst
have
the
a
party.
We
big
had a big
talk.
talk. We had a big talk. And we think that we want to give this guy our portal and do some
Hell
great
yeah.
stuff.
Amen, Katerino.
However, we really should close off this mission. I think it's very important that we close off this mission, hang in, good. Maybe we should leave and then come back.
Garbage decision.
What do you think?
I mean, that's
Kurdo?
obviously. Toki, you might be the weighing deciding voice here.
Wait, is that what you think, Nevitz?
Yeah, I think so. I would insist that we can't have this conversation in the tower.
Okay, let's leave.
But then we can talk and bond on us here and just come back if we want to, right?
Oh god, now we gotta go back and forth. Just do
It's
it
just
here.
the winner. Who cares? We can...
It's not about that. It's about wasting a game time. Because now we gotta go fucking back. Well, we're
What
already
is the
here. We
way-
can just fucking
Are we
do it.
aging? Is our character?
Yes, actually, yes. Your characters are aging.
Well, I think
Time moves.
the bigger point is that you might have
Time.
encounters, and encounters chew up time.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're in the tower. We're all in the bedroom talking to each other, and we're just going to refer to it as an object, okay?
Correct.
So all of us know that we have an object that might be of interest to this wizard. Yes? Can I get
Yes.
more? I need more divisive music for this, Koibu, because we're having an argument.
Daff
Right now.
Oh, okay.
already actually
Yeah.
talked
We
to
need-
the wizard about it. It said the wizard said we would talk to him after we
on.
returned this.
Here we go. It'll kick in a moment.
Okay, thank you.
But
okay.
I don't know how much this wizard has that would be of value to us.
Understandable. I think
Anymore.
it's pretty clear that this guy knows more about this object than anybody else we've found, and he doesn't seem to have any strange political interests that might cause somebody to use this object in a horrible way. I think it would be good for us to return to the family, explain to them that we can't complete the mission, so that we close all of that up. Maybe go back and pay rent once on our business or on our office in
Maybe sell some lanterns to make some extra dough real
you
quick.
can unload some lanterns, and then I think we can return with nothing else in the world waiting for us, and then we can just spend time here while this guy investigates his thing.
I say we just talk to him about it.
No, don't just say like you gotta listen to Lenny. Again.
Yes,
Listen to Lenny.
All right, let's fucking listen to Lenny's
All right, Lenny.
goddamn
All right,
plan.
Lenny.
Go.
I say we show him, we do a quick talk about it, kind of honey dick him, and then we go close off all the things. He can think about what means he can get to pay us off, or we can come back and get a big offer from him of what we can do. Give him time to think. But I think we should hear him out since we're already here, and then we can go close off everything.
Yeah, we can make the offer right now, but not tell him that we have an object of such on us. And then
I don't think he'll take us seriously.
he can take us seriously.
He did before.
Well,
He
when
didn't take
I-
us that seriously.
The
He was
thing
like,
is-
"I'll give you anything in the world."
I understand that, but we could describe the object in a very accurate manner, and then he'll know that we've laid eyes on it before in a collector's room, and then we'll tell him that we can bring it back to him if he can offer us something to make it worth our while.
I like that.
That's all right, I guess.
Are we okay?
That too.
Yeah. I think
Yes,
that's
as long
good.
as we talk to him now.
Okay.
Let's talk to him.
Let's rest the night so we're all rested and not grumpy and happy, and then we'll wake
Alright.
up in the morning and talk to him. Is that okay?
Yes.
Well, I think someone's grumpy in real life.
Good.
Stephen. I don't think he can fix that.
Hmm?
Oh, baby's grumpy.
Who's
Grumpy.
grumpy? Wait, who are you
Mouton.
making fun of? Me or Mr. Mouton?
I'm making fun of Mr. Mouton because he didn't get his way, and now he's
I'm not
grumpy.
grumpy
Now
at
you're
all.
making it awkward.
Now he's
Now we're
grumpy.
cringing.
The only time
now.
I'm grumpy,
Kate, we're cringing at you.
He's so
Katerino, the only
grumpy.
time I'm grumpy is when you don't show up to D&D for 3
Yeah,
weeks
that's
in a row,
right,
okay?
Kate.
That's the only
Hey!
goddamn time.
We should have
I'm-
let her die.
Yeah.
Okay, we can talk about this publicly, Mouton. You know what?
Wait,
We
stop.
can talk-
Hold on, wait. This is too much. Okay, we all
Okay.
go to sleep and we wake up the next morning.
All right.
No longer
You guys
grumpy.
wake up the next morning.
Okay.
Now
And,
I'm grumpy.
Now we find.
Now we have 2 grumpy people. There we go.
Okay, we've approached the wizard. Hobbling down the hall, we see him. Okay, is he there?
Yes.
Okay.
He sees you in the morning.
So, we are on our way back to our collector to inform him that unfortunately the Orb of Winter doesn't seem to exist in these lands as he previously thought. Now, being part of the various operations agency, we perform various operations in exchange for either gold or items that'll help us on other missions. You seem to possess a great deal of these items. Now, we can't make any promises, but we have seen objects that we feel might fit the description of these portals that you might be looking for. It's possible that we could procure one of these for you to research.
An interdimensional portal.
Well, I don't know if it's an interdimensional portal, but I know that I've seen an object that... And then can I pretty accurately describe the object that we have personally handled for quite a bit of time to him? That it has, like, I think you said it has, like, arcane writing on the inside of, like, the archway or whatever. Maybe describe roughly kind of some of the shapes or whatever. I wouldn't know exactly, of course, but...
And aside from the writing, what leads you to believe that this might be a magical device?
Well, I can only guess, not being a magician myself, but this particular object is kept in not only a lead-encased box, it's in a room that is entirely encased in lead that's locked off from all of the other possessions that our collector happens to keep. It seems to be worth a great deal of value to him. I don't know if I'd say money, as he's not usually willing to trade it out. And I've heard him bring in a... what's the name for the interdimensional guys? Not arcane sorcerers. What are they called?
A conjurer?
Yeah, conjurers. I've seen him bring a great number of conjurers in and out to look at it, and every time they leave, they seem to have a shocked look on their face. Now, I could be
Interesting.
entirely incorrect. Maybe it's nothing of the sort, but seems to fit your description of what a portal would be.
Do you mind telling me where this collector is? I could scry upon it from here and perhaps take a look.
We both know that I would absolutely never do such a thing, as it would be a violation of numerous contracts and clauses, but...
And what are you proposing? Bringing it to me?
It's possible that we could. There are no promises, but obviously this would be a great feat for us to perform. So I'm curious, a great feat is usually matched with a great reward. What would that great reward look like?
Well, if this is what you say it is, its value is beyond calculation. There is no reward that would be suitable. What would you...
I mean, potions are good, obviously. We've gotten a great deal of those from you.
Not
I
good
can
enough.
make a great many potions.
You can make a great many potions.
Yes,
However,
yes.
magical weapons and armor, as we both know, are are of immense value. Also invaluable, one might say. An invaluable set of weapons or armor for an invaluable portal. Sounds like a balanced trade to me.
Thinks carefully for a moment. To speak very plainly, I chose this place to live outside of the realms of society, to be on the laws and influences of mankind. And I have in my possession a crystal ball with which I can scry anywhere, anytime. I may not possess the magical weapons and armor you seek, but I could find those who do. And if you are the various operations agency, you might be able, with my guidance, to find the things you seek and acquire them yourselves.
Or you can offer over the crystal ball that allows you to scry, and we can do it ourselves.
I don't think we can do that.
We can't.
Crystal
Can we
balls
not?
are a fragile and dangerous
Can you
thing,
try?
and if used improperly, there is a small chance of insanity. You would need a carefully trained wizard to be able to operate it safely and reliably.
Is there like a spell out of character? Is there like a spell or something you need to use it, or just like a certain level of sorcerer, or what? How does that?
Your character has no idea.
Oh. Okay, cool.
So, what would you do with said portal?
I would take
Are
a
you-
long time to study it, figure out everything I could about it. And then, depending on where it leads, there is... Maybe it goes to the elemental plane of Earth. Maybe it goes to one of the outer planes. Maybe it takes us to another place on this planet. Maybe it takes us to another celestial body that I am unaware of. Maybe it takes us to a realm beyond imagination. Maybe it shrinks you down. It could be anything. I don't know what to do with the portal until I know what it does, where it goes.
How about this? As a show of good faith, we'll request this scrying a single time, not even for a magical item. We'll do our best to see what we can find out about this arcane portal. Maybe even bring it back to you. As a show of good faith, we happen to know that there is an aptly named hidey hole somewhere near the Brushwood. Do you think you'd be able to find this hole? Point us towards it? Is that within your powers?
I would need more information. Where do you know anything about it?
Well, I know that there is a man-made artificial hole somewhere near the Brushwood that inside of it a great number of coin is stored.
I need something to attach to. A person, a memory, a specific object that you can picture clearly in your mind.
A person.
There needs...
A person
Named.
or a memory. How about a pirate that... Oh, does he know Zaz?
No.
Is he the one that told us about Zaz? That Zaz was the one that hid the crystals? I feel like he did.
Oh yes, I think
He
so.
did,
Mhm.
right? Yes.
Yeah.
You remember your friend Zaz? Oh, actually,
not my friend.
your friend. Yeah, okay. Your good friend Zaz. She
Not my friend.
she made a hole. She dug a hidey hole somewhere near the Brushwood. In doing so, she was hiding an emergency stash. So maybe she felt, I don't know if emotions would help, maybe she felt a great deal of confidence, or maybe fear as she hid some gold here.
You and I know Zaz. I could find Zaz for you, but unless she was at the hidey hole or placed some sort of beacon or something that we could attach ourselves to psychically, then I would not be able to find the hole itself.
Wait,
But I could find
Do you have
Zaz.
a
maybe
book?
he
How about-
tries to find Zaz.
Yeah. How about you just tell us who you believe Zaz is?
I can make this happen.
That'll be
Waits
our...
here.
Yeah.
Does he leave the burn?
No, the bird chills.
Why
on the
are you?
water.
What's your obsession with the bird?
The bird is a fucking ring, Kate. You're probably zoned out for it.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Got
right. No, I do remember that actually. I do remember.
Yeah,
that.
he had the ring.
Don't call me grumpy.
All right,
He's getting grumpier.
you guys wait while he
Hey.
heads down his staircase into that room he was in before that was sealed off with the force field. You're out of sight, and he comes back a few minutes later with a beaming smile on his face, and he says, Zaz is in Bontheris. She's surrounded by her pirate crew. They are leaning over a table. She is badly wounded, and they were discussing some sort of plan. Apparently, their ship has burned down, and they are off to steal a new one.
Bontheris. Can you tell us where
Yes.
in Bontheris they might be?
It's in a room on a dock.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't tell the name of the room that they were in, but it was a large room that spanned the dock from side to side. I could see water on either edge.
We have great
wait.
interest. I want to keep talking.
Okay. Yeah, go.
We have great interest in, killing Zaz. Would you be
Why?
able to? She slighted us. Would
So?
you be? Would
Wait.
you be willing to scry again when we're almost there to tell us her location?
He should hate Zaz. She stole her fucking crystals.
Here's a question real quick. Does Zaz have a wanted? Is she wanted by, authorities? She's a famous fucking pirate, right?
No, she's not a famous
Not a
pirate.
pirate.
She's a merchant who does piracy on the side, and no one really knows about it. Yeah, she's just
Zaz
a regular, everyday merchant, as far
Wow.
as society knows.
How long does it take
She's
us to get to
actually hired
Bontheris?
by the state to do stuff. That's how she got these crystals.
How long does it take us to get to Bontheris?
2 days, right?
When you get to Bondundasir, it'll take you 3 days by boat to get there. 2 days by boat. 2.5 days.
Okay.
So
Did you
you can be
see-
there in
did
a
you
week.
see,
In less than a week.
Did you see what they were doing in the room?
Yeah, he said they were plotting to steal a boat.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good. I think we have all we need. I think we should get the fuck out of here.
Is
What?
really just vengeance for a slight?
It's mostly because
She's after us.
Yeah. Yep.
To get your crystals, we had to burn down her boat, and it's a long story.
We ran into some trouble, but we got you your crystals.
We
I
got your
thought that
crystals.
might have been the case. I didn't want to presume. But screw her. She's fine. Leave her alone.
No,
I mean, look,
she's
you do what you
coming.
want to do, but
We'll
She's
go
coming
out
for
and we'll
us.
take a look.
This is Koibu talking to us through this character,
Yeah.
guys.
We'll take a
This
look.
is Koibu telling us we don't have to worry
That's
about
okay.
Zaz.
We'll take a look. We'll take a look for these portals that you so seek, and then we'll return, and hopefully, you'll have located maybe some easy to find magical items, easy for us to procure. Maybe you can start working on locating those objects, and we'll come back hopefully with an object of great value to you.
leave me with the list of things that interest you, and I will set to work upon it. And if you
List of
aren't
things.
arrested or jailed or whatever, then and you return with a properly functioning magical portal, not just a series of rocks with strange runes carved into them,
Okay.
we will talk.
What do wizards or sorcerers even use? What could Toki or Daff use as a magical item that would help them? Is there magical arcane objects or arcane focuses that increase your 2-hit or something? Or?
There could be a whole series of interesting gear that's
rings
not
and stuff?
necessarily combat gear. What are you looking for? Something to increase your combat power, or something that's utility? There's magic gear of all kinds.
I want a
what do you
+5
want?
platinum sword.
I want a +6 platinum rapier.
All right, those are goals. Unrealistic goals, but goals
Wow.
nonetheless.
That's what I want.
Goals.
Well, I don't want to hoard all the
Hey, we
magical
have a
gear.
fucking portal, okay?
Yeah, well, I'm curious
we can
if,
be as unrealistic as we want.
for Daff or for Toki if magical. Okay, I guess I'll leave it open to the sorcerer. I mean, if you could find any sort of magical items that could assist either of our two friends here in their spell casting, we would greatly appreciate that. There are magical utility items that we could appreciate as well. I don't know if there are shoes of levitation or backpacks
There
maybe
are.
of weightlessness that allow you to carry
Yes.
a great number of items without having to worry
Yes.
about the
Bag
weight.
of holding.
Bag of
Yes,
holding.
these
I
things
want
can
a
be found.
Perhaps
New shield.
Perhaps, yeah, a new shield or swords, rapiers, or large swords are great. Any of those magical objects. You're a smart guy. I'm sure you could tell what would be of assistance to somebody like us.
Somebody like us.
Somebody like us.
Now, I must say that we are conspiring together to murder and steal. So if we are going to be joining into this criminal enterprise together, we must be aware, first, that we are criminals. Second, that should we be caught, someone will come for us.
Well,
And third, that we are allies in this and equally responsible.
I don't
So
remember.
we should be working together.
There's no murdering here. Now, maybe an
You're
object.
going to go kill Zaz.
it's a good
Where
thing you
did we
don't
say-
live in society.
Yeah, and you don't live in society anyway. No one said. Don't worry
That's
They
about
are
fine.
hermits.
Zaz is.
I'm not saying these are bad things. I just want us to be on the same page here and not be lying to ourselves or to each other.
Well, let's not lie to ourselves or each other then. We both know, all of us here, know that if you got caught, you would sell us out in an instant. Likely it's probably the same for us. Now, none of us here are going to get caught because we're all mutually interested in helping each other out. So we'll continue to do our thing. You continue to do your thing. We're not going to go after any magical objects that are going to require us to slay kings or queens. I'm sure you can find some of these maybe laying around some old ruins or in an old armory in a dusty castle that nobody lays eyes on anymore. You know, we'll figure that out when we get to it.
More likely than not, they'll be in a treasury or on a person, and you'll have to find a way to relieve them of it.
We'll figure
It
that out when
might
we get
invite
there.
some killing.
It's highly unlikely. We're not the killing type here.
Yes.
Really? You burned Zaz's ship down. Did you not kill anyone on board?
You know,
Obviously not. They're at the Bontheris Inn.
yeah, you saw them all there. We even made sure that Zaz. I can't make through that sentence.
It's fine.
yeah.
It's fine. I just want to be aware that what we're doing will be drawing
We're
some
murder
amount of
hobos.
attention
Murder
to us,
hobos.
which is fine. And I would like to establish some amount of trust between us.
I mean, I believe that
Yeah.
everyone in this room trusts each
Never.
other as much as we can. No.
If we trust him, then why?
I think there will be. We can implement more trust between us by doing favors like this one.
Good. And earlier you said if you were caught, you would sell me out in an instant, and vice versa. I would like to dispel that and move in a direction where we might assist each other. I have a crystal ball. I can scry on you from time to time, and if I find you in a jail cell, I will do my utmost to break you out.
Okay.
In exchange, you will not reveal my location, my intent, my magical items, gear, portals, etc.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good.
Good. This is what allies are for. Excellent. Now, did
What-
you want me to... Yes?
What is your bird's ring?
Brain?
Ring.
Ring?
Yeah, ask him.
This
I
is
had
a
put it
moment of
on.
trust.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you something that is a bit of a secret. And the bird goes, No! No! Don't say it! Don't tell him! And he kind of shushes the bird and goes, and this will be an example of how I am trusting you. This ring... No! Don't tell him! Don't tell him! The bird is an ordinary, dumb parrot. The magic ring contains the soul of my former master. And when
Wow.
he died, his soul was trapped in the ring, and I put it on the parrot so I may ask for advice from time to time. He can no longer cast spells or do anything, but exists as a bird.
Bird brain.
Not a bird brain, just a bird. I'm a powerful sorcerer. I can cast fireball.
Okay.
Wow,
Sounds good.
that is very, very intriguing. I
Okay.
didn't even mean that sarcastically. Let's go. Let's
Are
get
we
out of
good?
here. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes. Fireball.
I shall see you soon, hopefully with an interdimensional portal.
We'll see.
Or interplanar portal, or intraplanar portal, some sort of magical portal.
Perhaps
We'll see.
some sort of portal. Yes.
What
Yes.
happens if a normal person wears that ring?
I did.
What happened to you?
I heard him speak to me. And he told me I'm dumber than the bird. To put it back.
Then you are lucky.
So one could
Some-
theoretically wear that ring and have the voice of your old master in their head?
If you're lucky, and how do I say this with tact? There's not already a lot in your head.
What would
For
happen
someone-
if there was?
It's possible that he might be able to take over your body.
Oh.
It might be possible that you fade away and exist in a sunken place, only able to see through his eyes. Or it might be that he vanishes. Any number of things can happen, but if you die while wearing it, your soul will replace his. It is a tricky thing. One of these rules.
So you're saying that Lenny is the only one out of us who could have worn the ring and taken it off unscathed.
I would say he's the one most likely to be able to wield it without penalty. That said, if Lenny, that is your name, were to wear it for a few years, he might run into some problems. It's usually best put on and off to ask a quick question and then removed from you. I wouldn't wear it myself.
On a parrot, it's fine to keep on all the time.
He has managed to take over the parrot and does quite well with it. The parrot takes this as an insult, along with all the other things that have been said, and flies up into the rafters and waits for you guys to leave.
Okay.
Embarrassed, frustrated.
Good.
Okay, yeah, are we good? Ready to go?
Yeah, can we head over to...
It'll take you a couple of days to get to Bon Dundasir.
Okay, as we're traveling, let's talk.
Okay. Quick chat.
Okay, so we know that Zaz is alive. We know that she's badly injured. And we know that she's making plans with her partners to steal a boat. Now, while Zaz herself is probably clean as far as the legal system goes, I'm sure that some of the people she's working with are a bit more sullied when it comes to having a criminal background. If we could figure out which boat Zaz is going to steal, and we could point the authorities towards that and catch her in the act of stealing a boat with all of those other criminals, I'm sure that we could get her locked away for a good deal of time, so we wouldn't have to worry about her potentially finding us in the open seas while traveling.
Enough time to potentially find her treasure.
Possibly, although I'm a little bit more worried about keeping my life right now than finding additional gold. But yeah, we could...
I'm not worried. Don't worry about it. Zaz, if you two took Zaz by yourself, I'm sure the four of us could take her just fine.
We will say that when we took Zaz, those were in incredibly particular circumstances that are likely not to be repeated again.
We could just kill and torture Zaz and make her tell us where treasure is.
True.
I like the,
the complicated plan.
Yeah, I think to keep Voa a relatively clean company, save our skins in the future. We should definitely turn her in.
Yeah, I don't think we have to kill her. And also, I think we should probably move away from this idea of just being a clean company. It seems as though we're getting involved in matters much more dangerous than just taking ordinary jobs for people.
Well, it's not a clean company, but we can at least stay neutral instead of sully our name.
Sure. So we have 3 courses of action right now. We need to return to our original dwelling to pay rent and to sell those lanterns. We need to return to the family and inform them that we're not able to get the orb, and we need to entrap Zaz, hopefully, in a manner in which the authorities are able to catch her in the act, cause her to be locked away so we don't have to worry about her anymore. I think those are the 3 things. And then we have to give the portal that we have, or the object that we have, rather, to that wizard and allow him to do his investigations and then trade us information on other magical objects. These are the
okay.
I don't think we want to trade him for a set number of magical objects. I think we just want
he'll just tell us
permanently scry for us when we want something.
Potentially.
I think we should definitely ask for more than just that.
It seems pretty powerful to have him figure out where anything is that we ever want.
Yeah, I mean, we can
having a bunch of potions is also very powerful. Like he said, this is an invaluable item.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, whatever we want to ask of him, we can pretty much.
We can figure out exactly what we want from him first or later, but I think we need to figure out the order of operations right now. I propose that we deal with Zaz immediately while we know where she's at, because we have an advantage on her. And then afterwards, we need to decide if we want to return to the family or go back and pay rent first, or how we want to deal with that.
Go to family after we deal with Zaz in whatever manner happens.
Where was the family at that we took that mission from originally on the map?
Whalers Bay.
That's way, way, way to the west, right?
Well, yeah.
Is that a week's sail around the continent?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really important to deal with Zaz. The idea of letting her, like, what if she steals a boat and then she's gone by the time we get back? That's really
I
scary.
mean, how long do you think it takes to steal this boat? I bet she'll have the boat already by the time we get there in a week.
Well, we're going to be there in 3 or 4 days, I think, right?
It'll be 3 or 4 days to Bon Dundasir, and then another 2 or 3 days to.
Okay, so
Bon Theris.
we'll be there within a week.
Yeah.
So hopefully...
I feel like she'll be gone by then, right?
She should have a boat within a week.
Possibly.
I mean, how long has it been since you last saw her?
It's been over a week, for sure.
It's been like 1 or 2 weeks. At
Yeah.
least.
So, like, it's possible she won't have one yet. And we know she's still heavily injured. I don't know how that translates to D&D world stuff, but...
It's certainly not from your injuries, because she's definitely had multiple short rests or long rest by now. So these must be fresh injuries that she incurred this day or maybe the previous day.
Ooh.
So then perhaps by putting her in a jail cell, we could make friends of some more of her enemies as well.
All right.
Potentially.
I think we're all good with getting Zaz first.
Let's go. Let's go! Do this!
All right. We all travel. You all
We
travel.
To Bon Theris.
Okay.
Can
You
we
can arrive in...
Are we going by boat? Yeah, we can go by boat. That's fine. Okay.
And then you want to travel by boat from Bon Dundasir to Bon Theris so you can get there faster?
Yep.
Wait.
That'll be the 2 to 3 days.
Right.
When you travel by boat,
Mm-hmm.
is there like a record of passengers?
Absolutely. You got to put down your name on boat, on the manifest.
You could pay him not to.
Is there? How hard would it be to give fake names for that? It's not like they have identification or something, right?
You could give a fake name, but anytime that you lie to a person, they'll have like, it's your passive deception versus their passive insight, or if they've got reason to suspect, they might notice that you're lying. Does it matter if your name is known on the manifest?
Well, when you say it like that, no, I guess it doesn't matter. Then fine, we won't lie.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
It'll be a gold a person a day, and it's going to be about 3 days, so 3 times 4 is 12 gold to get there.
Okay, I'll pay this, guys. I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Nevitz.
Okay.
Sugar
So you guys will set sail, and we will end our session for today as you are arriving in Bon Theris. Your ship is pulling up in the harbor, and you're throwing ropes overboard onto the docks. You can see that tavern that's on the dock. It's a few piers over, not the one that you're stopping at, but you can see it, and you can see movement inside.
Sounds good.
All right, and that will be it for today.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Congratulations, party. Let's dole out some experience points, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing we do?
Okay, we did a lot of stuff today, okay?
Yeah, you did.
Wait, real quick.
You-
Is this the place with the sheriff where we did the stuff?
The sheriff that I fucked up? Yeah, it is.
Sheriff Molly.
Beat her ass.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember because it was like literally 12 years ago. How did we get her out? No, justice has already been served. There was an official creed that was brought to her that I called an 100 gold favor for. So we're good. Yeah, fuck it. Okay.
Justice was served for withdrawn Threnthra,
Yeah,
but
fuck
not Bon Theris.
No. Well, no, because that's Bon Theris is a
Well,
subjugate.
he said correct for me.
No.
Yeah.
No, wait, no.
So-
Mr. Moon is trying to say that justice is somewhere else, but Bon Theris could still arrest him. But if Bon Theris is like subjugate to like whatever royalty or whatever laws around here, if they gave him up willingly, then they must be like acknowledging that you can't serve like a jail sentence at the same time in different places, right?
That would be illegal.
Yeah, okay. So we just have to keep our eyes out for that fucking what is it, Molly?
Molly the sheriff.
Fuck
yeah,
Molly the sheriff. We're fine. She should be fine. She has to suck it up. Grow up.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck her
maybe
if she
she'll
doesn't.
try and break the law for her own personal needs, or maybe she'll be a good sheriff and abide by the law. But if she spots Lenny, chances are she'll probably have someone watch it.
Yeah,
at the
she'll keep
very
a close eye.
least.
Make sure he doesn't do anything. She'll probably like try to
Yeah,
paper him into a jail cell. We got it. Okay.
Yeah, he's a known figure around town.
Okay, that's
I'm a legend.
sounds
Okay,
good.
so today you traded with the Fishman,
Mhm.
which was fun and cute. You fought the crab and stabbed Lily, ran her all the way through.
So he got 2 kills.
Yeah, that should be experience for killing a level 5 druid, or at least defeating one in battle. We defeated the octopus. Giant octopus.
the huge octopus. That's right, the massive, scary one that almost drowned you guys.
That was fun. Thanks, Jimmy.
We closed out the crystal mission from the Katerino guy.
That's worth quite a bit.
Dug up the crystals and figured out the riddle.
That's that mission, yeah. Let's see. We did all those things. We did a little bit of traveling here and there. Let's do some role-playing XP. You guys were on top of it today. The Claire scene and some of your jokes were spot on. And let's divide this by the 4 people that you are. Anything else that I'm missing? I don't think so. Let's just round up to 550 experience points for everyone in the party.
What?
Nice.
That's it?
That's it? Are you serious, Koibu? Right now?
Yeah, I don't know. That octopus.
That was like
fight
that felt like a
pretty
6,000
in the crab.
EXP.
That was crazy.
The huge octopus was actually only a CR2 creature. Actually, no, he's a CR3 creature. Hold on. That is...
Well, even then, I thought we'd get like at least 2,000. Holy shit.
250 divided by 4, so you guys can each take home. We'll just put it at 600.
Okay, how much
There you
more
go.
can we debate out of him, guys? Okay.
You have gotten many other rewards this session that are not experience related.
True.
Done well for yourselves.
Can we trade potions for XP?
No.
What? Are we at 8,500?
How do potions need to be consumed?
With very few exceptions, they need to be drunk all at once.
It has to be orally consumed.
Chug, chug, chug.
If you would like to experiment with potion enemas, you are more than welcome to try.
Well, okay,
but
so
there might be unusual effects.
a little bit less memey than that. Let's say, for instance, I was to coat my blade or a dagger, for instance, with the sleeping potion and stab somebody with it. Could they be knocked out, say, for a day or two, if this is something that puts somebody to sleep for up to a month? That would be like the question.
That is a fantastic question. Deductive reasoning says probably, but the laws of magic say there's always a chance that it might not work. So I encourage you to experiment.
Okay. Just shoot him with an arrow covered in it.
What if you stab them in the asshole? I'm just kidding. I'm done. All right, Rika.
Awesome.
Cool. All right, congratulations, everybody.
Yeah.
I think we'll see you guys
Yay.
next week.
We need a different time for that, but we'll figure that out after the stream. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you guys later. Have fun. Peace out.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Or do we want to do shout-outs or whatever real quick?
I think they know us, right? Or whatever.
They all know
Do you
us.
not know us by now? I
Okay.
mean,
If you don't go to anywhere else, guys, make sure to go to youtube.com/LilyPichu. See you guys later. Peace out.
Bye.
I'm so glad. I'm happy that I did the Lefty arc. I like to read about shit now.
Team
It's
Wheat.
really interesting to me. I like reading about shit now. You know why?